countdown, I think. Yeah, you got countdown.
I didn't know Patrick put that in there. Hey guys, we're in the background. Patrick set the intro up. We didn't. I don't know. All right, big up everyone. Thanks for joining. Sorry for the delay. That was partially my fault. I was a little late because I was on Alfie's stream. So big up to the Alf Raiders. Thanks for coming over and joining us. We were having a lively discussion, and as Alf and I always do, we always get massively distracted. We got distracted in the middle of the show, so by the time we got to the good content, I had to leave. We were having a very similar discussion to what Mateus and I are gonna discuss today.
I bet you were planning to discuss something else. Then you just divert to another topic.
Oh, another goal. Everything was going on. We had we were talking international ball. We were talking about Holland. Some people calling Holland not world class, including some people in our fan base. Mateus knows who I'm talking about.
Who are
He's
these
not
people?
invited to the stream.
These people they need deliverance. I think they just devil possessed at this moment in time. We've got literally the best striker in the world, and they claim that's not world class. So, I mean, every single team
We're better without him.
Well, he scored 70% of our goals.
Just remember, the same people who whine about Holland scoring all of our goals are also some of the same people who say that we should bench Marmoush.
Don't listen to these people.
I don't. Well, and they want to bench him for they wanted to bench Marmoush for Doku while complaining about Holland scoring all the goals. I don't get it. But everybody can have their opinion, even if it's a bad one.
Is all the players back now from injury?
So from what I can gander, based on it sounds like they're all back. Turkey we saw on the bench in our last game.
For France.
So no, he didn't get called up for France, but he was on the City bench against Brentford.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
So I think he'll be at least on our bench. I'm not saying he'll play. Kovacic did play for Croatia, so he's back, and I think he's been on our bench for a few games too. And I'm actually surprised he hasn't gotten in any games because last season he was one of the old reliables and he was playing a lot of games. So the fact that he'd been on the bench for like 3 or 4 games now, because I think he was on the Huddersfield bench. I know he was on the Monaco bench. He was on the Brentford bench. I can't remember if there was a game in between that he was on the bench, but he hadn't played a single minute. And that to me was kind of surprising. So he should be ready to go. I would imagine he'll come off the bench against Everton.
I think the reason why he didn't play, I think just the manager didn't want to risk him. Do you know what I mean? Too early. I think because obviously he's got. I don't think he went to international break. I think he stayed over in Manchester, so I think he stayed, done a few more training section with a bit of mix with the.
Yeah, Savinho stayed because I've heard he's trying to find his fitness. Rodri stayed, Foden stayed, Turkey stayed. Foden just didn't get called up, but I kind of don't care. I kind of think Foden needed a break, and so that was perfect that he got one. And to be fair, England, you know what? If you want to become the Jude Bellingham team, be my guest. Have fun losing another final.
Bellingham wasn't called up either.
Because he's just back from injury too. I think that's part of. Oh God.
Yeah.
Well. Look who's here. We haven't even started talking about Doku.
Hey, he's already trying to sabotage the stream.
We haven't even.
I think with Kovacic and the other players who got injured, obviously, like not many people from us. I don't think there's some players that they stayed. They didn't go to the national team, so I think it's just they got a few more training sessions. Usually, like when there's quite a lot of first team players.
I wonder if I gotta look something up.
When they've got quite a lot of first team players during international break, what they do, they sometimes do like a closed door match.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, with the local team, just to get everyone up to speed. And I'm excited to see Kovacic back because he was probably one of our best players last season. He scored a lot of goals, cover especially from outside the box, and which we don't seem to see much from our players. Literally, everyone is just scared to shoot from outside the box, aren't they? So, yeah, Cherky is going to be exciting to see. Hopefully, he can stay fit because we seen glimpse of him, but he was really poor against Spurs. To be honest, everyone was poor against Tottenham, not just him. But other games he came on against, was it Wolves when he scored in his debut?
Yeah, it was against Wolves. He came on.
Yeah, and Tottenham was game week 2, so he got injured on against Brighton.
No, he played the Spurs game. He got injured in training, so he didn't play against Brighton.
Yeah. In training,
like the Spurs game was the last time we saw him.
Yeah.
He's played a total of like 70 minutes, I think. 70 or 80 minutes. Yeah.
Big up, Sam.
Big up, Sam. Oh yeah, John Stones had an assist. I saw that.
Did it?
But yeah, so we have Kava, back into the fold, Turkey back into the fold, but then Marmoush, Husanov, and oh my god, I'm totally missing. And Turkey. Wait, how do you say Turkey? Turkey. There's a fifth person coming back into that, isn't there? Not counting Rodri,
the defender. The defender, AK-45 was his name.
Yeah, Husanov. It's Husanov. Husanov, Marmoush, and Turkey have been out for the longest. Oh, Ait Nouri should be. That's the one I'm forgetting. Yeah, what up, Zorro? So yeah, I don't. I know Ait Nouri did not get called up for Algeria. Big up to Algeria. They have qualified for the World Cup, so that's exciting for them. Riyad Mahrez. Yeah, because Riyad Mahrez is going to be back at the World Cup.
They drew last game. I think they drew it. Can't remember who was against.
I just saw something that it said Mahrez is leading his team back to the World Cup after 8 years as club captain or as the captain of his team.
Yeah, because they played yesterday. They drew 0-0. I think the other result just went to their favor.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we need to have the full squad to see what this team is capable. Because at this right moment in time, I just feel like we're a bit. I still think we still need to go into China markets, get at least one more player in the attacking front. I need someone who can score goals. I honestly, I don't really rate.
So the rationale is we need a goal scorer, and so I'm guessing you're not part of the crew that's going to trust our current winger crop.
I don't trust none of our wingers.
Bob, and Oscar Bob is playing as a winger. Doku, Sabino, Bob, and then
I don't trust none of our.
Do you count Marmoush as a winger? Or?
No, Marmoush is more like a forward, isn't it? Yeah, I don't trust none of our wingers. I don't think none of them are good enough.
And that's a very interesting talking point too, because all you're seeing right now on the timeline is absolute Doku has become this undroppable player because of this purple patch he's in. And let's be fair, he has performed very well in the month of September. He was
that's Patrick paying. He's literally paying lots of Twitter accounts to just run the PR for Doku.
I was hearing it on other channels because I was listening to panel shows, and they're just saying that there's no way you can drop him. Not a panel, but just other channels saying that you can't, he's undroppable right now. And I don't know if I agree with that. I know he had a good September and he is definitely improving on his goal contributions, but I still don't think that's good enough.
I
think we need a winger that could do 30 GNA.
In my opinion, he only had 2 outstanding games.
And that's kind of a pattern with him too. Because he
in the derby at home and against Arsenal. The rest of them, he was just bang average.
He was torching Timber.
Against the only goal he scored was Napoli, where he took his goal well. He ran past player, but his overall game wasn't good.
Yeah, it's just a moments thing, but people just remember the moments.
But listen, there's nothing to do with Doku. I'm not slag the fair play to him, but the way the fan base is gaslighting him like he's some sort of Ronaldinho or it's just reincarnation of Messi. It's mad. The guy literally, at this time last season, when we played 7 games, he scored 1 goal as well, which he was in the Champions League against we played the second game of the Champions League. I think was it Feyenoord? Nah. Yeah, he scored 1. No, it was in the Premier League. He scored against Fulham when we won 3-2 at home.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He scored against Fulham where he cut in inside and bang. And he scored 1 goal this season so far. So with 7 games, and that wasn't even the Premier League. Was against Napoli. So there's massive issues in terms of our goal scoring coming from out wide. Listen, Doku scored, but we still need more from him, and we definitely need more from Bob and Savio and even Cherky when he comes back, because the way the problem is most of our fan base, they think like dribbling is good enough. They see Oscar Bob do a few tricks and flicks. They will put they will use a compilation on that, put a Drake song on the background or 50 Cent, and they will just throw it all over tweets. Oh my God, stop it. Bob didn't do anything.
This is a really good point from
Yeah.
Samir.
Dribble doesn't win you football matches. Putting the ball in the back of the net that does. I don't care how many players you go past. Did you put the ball in the back of the net? Yes or no? Listen, because at this right moment in time, 65% of our goals has been scored by Haaland. Haaland's going to have an off game every now and then. Haaland may be out for a couple of weeks. Who knows who's going to score goals? Do you know what I mean? So everyone needs to start scoring goals, and we need more from the players. Savio, listen, there'll be excuses made for Savio. Just had a baby. To be fair, we all do we do that excuse with every single player that.
That was like 6 months ago though, because he had the baby at the end of last season. So I don't think that's an excuse anymore.
It feels like they breastfeeding the baby as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, he got a new contract, even though I don't think he deserved that new deal, because let's face it, he signed 5-year deal last when we signed him, so it's only been 1 year, so he's still got 4 years on his deal. I don't know what was the rush. It's not like he put the numbers up to deserve a new contract. The players that the last time we done that was we did I think was Alvarez, but Alvarez had a brilliant.
He was very good, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We
So
tripled his wage.
New deal. But yeah, feels like every time a player in his football club threatens to leave, we handed on with a new deal. Walker, Gundo, he told us, "I'm going." Then the following season, come here, son. Come here. You're gonna pay you the amount you asked, 230K, and we saw how it turned up, and so yeah, listen, it's going to be very interesting to see. Obviously, we've got a run of winnable games, and everyone needs to start scoring goals, in my opinion. Otherwise, if he continues like that, where Erling Haaland is just scoring goals, then we have to go into January market and bring in a goal scorer. I'm very advocate.
We have a goal scorer though, and people like this guy, like Zoro, wants to bench our second goal scorer. He wants to bench 28 goals from last season. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think the manager needs to find a formula to get Marmoush into this team. Sorry, you can't have someone who scored. Let's face it, he's been a revelation when we signed him at the back of January. I think he ended up being our second top
result. He had 7 goals in the Premier League in like 4 months.
Yeah, I think he scored a total of 80 goals. And if you look at his form in his old club, where I think he had 26 appearances and he scored 20 goals and 14 assists, that's 34 assists in 20 appearances. That's literally like a goal and assist every game. So you've got to play it. Even if you look at the last game he played, I think was it Brighton when he started, when we lost. He was the one that actually.
Yeah, that was his only game. That was his only good game. I thought he struggled against Spurs and
he did struggle. He
didn't start against Wolves, I don't think.
Yeah, he had a chance where he should have
scored that game, and I thought Doku was poor in that game.
But even just putting himself into positions where he can score goals, he done that against Brighton. We need the players like that, like put themselves about. Do you know what I mean? We don't want wingers just holding the touchline and waiting for the ball so they can drew a couple of players and pass it backwards. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just feel like he needs to find a setup where Marmoush fits into the system, because if you've got Haaland scoring, Marmoush scoring, then we're pretty much set in terms of goal scoring, because you've got your Fodens in there, your Reinders, even though he hasn't scored a goal since Wolves, has it? Reinders, so yeah.
Reinders had. I know you're right. I think that's the only goal he's actually scored.
Yeah,
He's had a bunch of assists though. He's had a couple. He had 2 assists in that Wolves game, but he had the big assist at Arsenal, so that was a big one.
Yeah.
And listen, that to me, I'm like, hey, he's a midfielder, so I totally understand. I don't expect him to score a lot of goals.
He's a central midfielder. Like, I don't expect him to be doing double digit. Like, same with Kovacic. Kovacic, I think, he scored 6 goals or 7 goals last season. No, 5. His highest goal scoring season he's ever had, and he came from a midfield. That just shows with that our setup is literally there to score goals. If the players are not scoring, it's because they're not good enough.
Tijani's been in a lot of good positions this year too. He's just panicking in front of goal, but he's getting himself into very good positions, and a lot of times he's hitting it straight at the keeper. I don't worry about him as much, but he can score goals. I think he had 15 goals in all comps for Milan last season. That's pretty good. And to all of you who said, like this comment right here says that Marmoush should sub in for Haaland. Combined last season, Omar Marmoush had 28 goals and 17 assists.
He meant today.
Why are people so desperate to bench that? I don't get it.
No, he meant Marmoush.
We need goals.
He meant Marmoush second striker and sub for Haaland, like using them as because let's face it, we're not playing with not wingers anymore, literally, because obviously the fullbacks are pushing high, and for example,
they're not really pushing high though. They're just inverting into the midfield.
Yeah, they're inverting, and sometimes when the wingers go inside, the fullbacks should create the width. But if we're playing with inside forwards, then I need to listen, because if we should start get into run of games and start banging, then he would just carry on scoring goals.
It won't be dropped if he's banging goals.
We've seen that last season, and listen, we've got some nice fixtures. I can't lie. We've got Everton at home Saturday. I think it's 3 p.m. kickoff.
That's going to be a tough game though, because Jack Grealish cannot play for Everton. So I think David Moyes is just going to roll in with a low block.
No, I think
he's going to roll. Yeah, because who else is going to create chances for them?
I think they've got it. Shrewsbury Hall it's been decent, to be fair, and in Gaia, whatever his name is, he's been putting some numbers for them. But yeah, I think they attacking wise, they've got better up front. That guy is awful. So even if you play Nathan Akin or Ruben Diaz, they should be able to deal with them. So
you play Ake.
No, I'm just saying, even if you play Ake in there, you should be able to deal with a player like Beto. He's not like he's bloody Ronaldo, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Okay, we got a question from Samir. He said, "Do you prefer as our best team Foden or Turkey as the 10?" I don't think we've seen enough from Turkey to know the answer to that one yet. We've only seen we haven't even seen 90 minutes of Turkey this season. And also Turkey's a right winger who inverts. He doesn't.
First and foremost, we don't play with number 10s. We play with 2 8s, one on the left and one on the right. So I don't know where the number 10 is coming from. I think Turkey's best position at this right moment in time, you should just go on them. The midfield is pretty much set. It's going to be Foden, Reinders as a number 8, and then you've got Rodrigo, Nico Gonzalez. Then it's either going to go as a wide player, which is he can play in that position, especially if you're playing with the inside forward. He doesn't need to hold the touchline that much, does he? So he can literally just play around. So I
can argue if we're playing with a 10 right now, because I feel like Foden has been kind of further back. He's more of an 8. It's like a dual 8 with Tijani and Foden. They're just more offensive-minded 8s.
Last time we played 10s with a 10 was back end of last season, where he kind of just got diamonds. Where I think was it Kevin De Bruyne was so playing like that fourth row and
the more the free roamer, and then the 2 8s.
Yeah. Well, we don't play with 10s. The setup is just 4-3-3. So the midfield in 2 8s, and and just the attack really. It's not like we're playing 4-2-3-1 with the 10. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it.
Yeah, where Foden is though, I think is like, I think it's
I think
working for him. He's been really good this season. Like I wouldn't want to. I don't want like he's the undroppable one for me because he's been performing so well this season. He's really, and I think he's even looking better, slightly better than he did this season. He won Player of the Season. Like I think he's really like he's back from whatever was bothering him last season. I think he's just helping us so much and. He's even creating a little bit, which is not really something. He's more of a scorer, but I think he's really becoming an important bridge to Haaland, even if he doesn't have any assist numbers.
He's done okay. But
I think he's been very good.
Really good.
I think he's been very good. I think he's been one of our best players. Haaland's been our best player, and I think Foden's been our second best player.
You're just exaggerating a little bit, to be honest. I think he's just been all right. But I expect to see more from him. He scored 1 goal as well, didn't he? So yeah.
Okay, so you want numbers out of him, basically.
Rich, yeah, of course, everyone. The numbers.
Everything.
What number wins your football matches?
I know, but I mean that is part of our whole point that we do need more goal scorers, but that doesn't mean that I think that Foden, because he hasn't scored any goals, that he's been.
I think in the creative side of things, I think he's improved his creative side. Because Foden was the player that he needs someone to create for him. He was like some sort at times where he was some sort of like the second man to score the goals. But now I think this season, from what I've seen for the past few games, I feel like he's getting more involved in games. His pressing is there. Do you know what I mean? Even he's going to duels to win the ball back.
And that's a huge improvement for him. Like he's getting he's setting the tempo in moments too, and that's something he's never really done before.
Yeah, he's doing okay.
I think he's kind of had to, because that's not really Tijani's game yet. I mean, I think Tijani has the ability to do that, but he's just not familiar enough with the team yet. But Nico G doesn't really have that. And, when Rodri doesn't play, we need a tempo setter. And I think Phil has been stepping up. Oh my God, this cat. I don't know if you saw the Alfie stream, but my cat is having she gets up, walks around the computer, and then comes back. So, Katniss, just sit down. She got up just to walk around the computer and sit back down.
Yeah,
girl.
I've seen a few.
It's just a big part of Phil's game. And defensively, I think one reason why it took him so long to get into that midfield was his defensive contributions weren't the highest, but I think he's improved a lot on that. And Tijani has been kind of a letdown in the duels, because I think we expected him to win more of those, and he kind of hasn't been. Maybe that's not. Maybe I didn't pay close of attention to him at Milan. I watched like a decent amount of Milan last season, not all games, because I watched them because they have Americans on their team. So I was more paying attention to the Americans. But I did see him. And I don't remember him being like this massive duel winner. And we kind of need that.
Yeah, but if you
play that we're playing,
if you play in the midfield, you kind of need that, don't you? Like the midfield wins you the ball.
Yeah, and that was our problem last season too. Nobody was winning anything. No second balls, nothing.
I think to be fair, to be fair to Giant, I think against Arsenal, he's done defensively. He's done okay.
That was probably one of the better games, the Arsenal game.
Defensively, he's done his job. And there's a comment down there which is bang on. He said it's more like an interceptor rather than the dual winner. Yeah, he's bang on.
And that's positive too. We'll take that.
Yeah. He's not like, do you know, Kovacic. A lot of people give Kovacic a stick, but Kovacic is a dual winner. He throw himself into tackles. He literally wins you. Kovacic is some sort of like Fernandinho in a way. The way he's not scared of tackling people. Do you know what I mean? Like you see a lot of our players, they more into stay on their feet, like try to win the ball. Just they don't. There's chances where you just need to put some tackles in there. Do you know what I mean? They were just more like, I need to keep me order. Do you know what I mean? And yeah,
Foden's been good. He's disagreeing with your take.
I said
this is the big point, though. He's more involved in games. Last season, he just kind of felt like he was there, and then
that's what I said.
He wasn't a part of things. He was just kind of there, and the game was happening around him. So this is a really good point. He's definitely more involved, and he's starting to dictate the games a little bit too. And I think that's just going to get better and better as the season, as he gains confidence in doing that. So it's really going to be fun to watch. Oh, Rosa said Holland's going to win us a UCL and the Premier League. And then if Holland has a good World Cup and we win the Champions League and the Premier League, Erling Haaland will win the Ballon d'Or.
What's the deal with Rodri?
What do you mean?
Is he fit or?
There's been no news. I think we're probably going to be waiting for Friday for an update from Pep. He did not go to Spain. He denied the call up after his little injury scare. There is an account, probably one of the local IT cases you like to refer to them as. So grain of salt. But there is a tweet saying that Rodri should be ready to go for Everton again.
Who is this account?
Don't take it seriously. It's here. I'll find the tweet. Hang on. I replied to it, but it wasn't about Rodri. It was about Rodri's contract. I think it was. Let me find it in my replies.
Who is waffling? It's these people. Yeah,
your favorite, the local ITKs.
I don't say that. That's Carl, not me.
You say something though. Okay, I'm confusing you with Carl. You're right. Okay, let me find this.
I don't believe in none of these ITKs. I just feel like they show all the bullshitters, to be honest.
Okay, here, I'll share my screen. Hang on. I'll just show you the tweet. I commented about Rodri's contract. I didn't comment about the game. Hang on. Let's share screen. Okay. So it says, being told Rodri will be ready for our next match versus Everton. No issues to prevent his inclusion in the squad. He is fine.
Who on
is this sharing?
Who is this? Who's this?
I don't know. I don't know, but I responded. You can see my response. I was just asking about his contract.
being told Rodri will be ready. Who told you that?
I don't know. Oh, what happened to my screen here? Oh, hey, no, let me stop sharing. Okay, there we go.
Stop listening to these people, man. Right. Then if Rodri doesn't even make the bench against Everton, just watch them change the narrative. They'll probably delete that.
What did I just do? Sorry, I'm doing something with my screen, and okay, there we go. I was having some issues, so we're good now.
No, I don't think Rodri will play in the next 2 games. In my opinion.
Okay, he's reading this as Rodri is fit, might make the squad. So yeah, that brings up a really good question. I mean, we'll probably have an Everton preview and can talk about it more then. But that does bring up an interesting debate. If should Nico G start?
Well,
because Nico G has improved quite a bit, especially in the last few games, deputizing for Rodri. I think it's safe to say he's getting it more. He's getting it more on the defensive side, I would say, and it's maybe going forward.
I don't think he's been. I think he's been decent.
Sparkus, what is Sparkus doing here?
I think.
We're not intending to have Steve on. Steve has the keys to the car. He crashed.
Yeah,
and Sparkus is here too.
Yo, Sparkus was up.
I had to wake up to a text message from Steve this morning that just says Sparkus. This is what I have to put up with, guys. Okay, and then apparently on Rodri, another ITK said it was 5 weeks. Oh, I didn't even read what Spartacus wrote. He said he's not an ITK, but I assure you what I told you on Savinho is true.
What on earth is he talking about?
What are you talking about, Spartacus? On Savinho, about him, I don't know what he's talking about.
No one knows.
We hadn't even talked about Savinho, so I don't know where this came up from, but okay, if Rodri's not fit, Spartacus is playing Calva, Foden, and Nico. Ooh, you're benching Tijani. That's interesting.
I think
I would throw Kovacic right in. I think he's coming off the bench for sure. I would start Nico.
I think there is no other alternative rather than the coaching staff just start working on Nico Gonzalez with the Rodri issues this season. He has to come in.
Oh, okay, Patrick. Okay, Patrick is clarifying something. He said the Savinho thing was that he never wanted to go to Spurs. Yeah, he has said that. Yeah. Okay, there it is right here. About Savinho not wanting to leave. Okay. Once you say ITK, everybody gets triggered.
The guy
wants ITK. Sparkus is the Brazil ITK. You heard it here first.
The guy wanted to go. Stop lying to yourself.
Okay, someone's saying Bernardo Nico.
I don't want to see Bernardo Silva anywhere near the team against.
We don't need Bernardo. No, I think because, like I said, I predicted that Everton are going to low block. Bernardo is absolutely useless in those games. You play Bernardo in a game like Arsenal where you're going to be defending.
Yeah, and Bernardo in those kind of games for you guys, like against Arsenal or against Monaco, I guess he was terrible, right? In those kind of games, you want like the street smart, kind of like wind up stuff.
The problem with that is they played Stones at right back, and the two of them was just there was nothing going on. It was dead.
Yeah, the right hand side, you don't gotta worry about anything really going forward.
Savinho knows people close to. Yes, he does. And the tight knit community in Brazil.
Clearly.
Okay, maybe Turkey off the bench if he's fit. Yeah, I think Turkey will be a bench player for the because I am Marmoush. I think they're going to be bench players. So that was the whole concept of this stream is how do we fit these players coming back in from international duty? Because it sounds like they're all coming back. Like Kava, I think Kava is definitely going to be. He's like highest on the list because he's been on the bench for 4 straight games before the break, and then he just started playing for Croatia. Oh my God, this cat is. This is a preview for the game later, Steve. The cat is driving me crazy right now. But I think because of the nature of Turkey's injury, you're gonna bring him off the bench. Kava, I'm not worried about anymore because, like I said, he's had the time now. But Turkey, I think, needs a little more time because he hasn't played any football in a while. And to just expect him to start a game. Also, he's still too new to the team to just throw him in. I would say I would just bring him off the bench, let him get his fitness. Because there has been a quote from Pep Guardiola a couple of weeks ago saying that like if this happens, if Turkey re-injures himself, he has to have surgery. So let's not do that. Yeah, COVID not starting directly. Oh, Turkey must start.
I think there's quite there's a lot. I think there's a lot of games to build this player's fitness because listen, we've got Everton on Saturday. Then I think we're playing on Tuesday.
Villarreal.
We have to travel to Spain to play Villarreal on Tuesday. Then we come back. Then we got another. Then we've got another away trip to Villa Park. So there's games in there that we're gonna need all the players because listen, Aston Villa had a bad start of the season, but they start picking up points. I think they won the last game. Listen,
Villa, that game got tougher. They were terrible earlier in the season, but they're starting to pick up form.
After Villa, we've got Swansea on the Carabao Cup. So
that'll be a heavily rotated squad, though. Yeah, that's where a lot of these players can get their fitness up. Is I would expect Turkey to start the Swansea game. I would expect Kovacic to start that game.
Yeah,
I would expect.
And
who
then
else?
And then
Marmoush is a striker. You're going to start all these guys just to get minutes.
Yeah, and after the Carabao Cup game, we've got 3 home games. We've got Bournemouth, Dortmund,
tough game,
and Liverpool.
Yeah, that Liverpool game's after the break.
No, it's before. Then we go into international break. Yeah.
Oh, is it okay? That's right. I'm actually missing that game because I'm going to be. Is that on a Saturday or Sunday? I'm on vacation then, so that's when I'm going to be in Guatemala. So I won't be. I'll watch the replay of it like at night in the hotel, but I won't be a part of the watch along or anything.
Yeah. So before the next international break, we've got Everton at home, Villarreal away, Aston Villa away, Swansea, and the Carabao Cup. That's going to be a away game. Then we've got Bournemouth at home, Dortmund at home, and
Dortmund at home.
Liverpool at home.
Yeah, Dortmund.
7 games, then we go into international break.
Yeah. Okay, you don't want to start a best defender? Husanov? I would be a little delicate with Husanov. I think I'm with Spartacus because I think it's referring to this comment about
not against Everton. Don't start.
Nunes. Yeah, against Nunes, you don't need Husanov. You would want Nunes to provide offense, like going forward. He's a much better crosser of the ball. That's when you want a flying fullback against a low block.
You would need Husanov against Villarreal away because Villarreal are a pacey team. They've got mad pace
Yeah.
up front.
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Spartacus is
Buchanan,
right here.
Pepe.
We don't need who's not. We
Olowosky.
don't need Bernardo against Everton either. Save Bernardo for the away games, like when you're going to be doing more defending. Like that's how you get the best out of him. Is like you don't play him in these dumb games, like especially and also he doesn't contribute going forward, so he's useless against a predicted low block. So I wouldn't
Bernardo
like. That's why
him.
I'm not just hating on him. I'm like I don't think he's going to help us in those games.
I
think Bernardo's going to help us against Villarreal. So save him for that game.
Save Bernardo to sell him in January.
Yeah, right. Pep will walk out the door with him. Is Bernardo? I gotta look this up. I gotta look something up. I gotta see if he even. Okay. Oh, what? Portugal. They bottled it at the end of the game. 2-2.
Let's fucking go.
I had the Italy game on, and yeah, Bernardo Silva is the number 10 for Portugal. Ouch. He's the most defensive number 10 in the history of number 10s.
He's the most defensive number 10.
He's a defensive 10. You know, Judge Mo has always talked about somebody coming onto his channel and saying that Kai Havertz is a defensive striker. I'm like, well, then Bernardo Silva is a defensive number 10.
See, these people, yeah, they just make it up.
Better not see Rodri burn. Yeah, I would agree. Maybe Rodri comes off the bench because we still need. See, we're in a problem situation with Rodri because we have to get his fitness up.
Why do you think that? Why?
And
Wait.
What is on your head? Did you just go wash your hair?
Towel. I just got out the shower, bro. Anyways, just bear with me. Okay.
The whole time?
Huh?
Have you had this the whole time?
No, I just grabbed it like 2 seconds ago.
Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, Spartacus wants to start Turkey. I need a fullback that overlaps and allow Turkey to go in this right half. Yeah, that would make sense with Nunes, but I just think I'm concerned about Turkey just coming straight off an injury into a start. I think that's my only. I would rather ease him in coming off the bench for a few games just to. I'm scared of re-injury. That's my stance on it.
He's gonna start. He's gonna start versus Everton.
Wow, Samir would bench Yashko. Yeah, this is a Yashko glazing channel. Get out of here, Samir. I'm gonna ban you.
Yeah, I was about to say you don't
I'm
really
not gonna
fit
ban
in here.
Also, you need maybe for build up, but we can't. Who? Yeah, there we go. I just invented the defensive 10. Bernardo slander. This isn't really slander. I'm giving you a reason why I wouldn't play him. And I don't think I'm being like overtly mean about it.
You don't have any sense of humor, mate. Come on. What are you on about? He's so
Josko needs a run of games.
Do me a favor. See, that's the problem.
Josko's been good. I think we need. Unfortunately, we have to play Josko every game because of our build-up problem.
See, that's the problem
because we've lost our offensive keeper. We have a defensive 10 in Bernardo, and then we had an offensive keeper in Ederson. So we've lost that buildup, and so because Donnarumma can't do what Ederson did, and that's no slight on Donnarumma. So you need Josko to do that job for him. So unfortunately, Josko is going to be running to the ground again this season because I'm not counting on John Stones to stay fit, and I don't even think one of them by themselves is enough. Ideally, we'd play both of them, but.
Yeah, but why not? He just started 2 games for England.
Yep.
Well, that means when he comes back, he's going to get injured for City because that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes for John Stones. Get Steve.
$250K a week, yeah.
There. Oh, my towel.
$250K a week. Right.
So you just want to play Stones until he gets injured?
Me?
Or do you want to manage him to? I think he should be a 1 game a week player. I would also only be playing Rodri 1 game a week right now, just to get him healthy. And I would only play him in the Premier League. I wouldn't play him in the other games.
See the first.
Well, but Pep's gonna play him in the other games. That's the issue.
That's why Rodri keeps getting injured. That's the problem.
See the first international break.
I don't think Rodri will play the Swansea game for you guys, but every other damn game he'd play him, bro. There's no way.
I think we have to manage it. Get him a consistent, like give him 4 or 5 games in a row where he not full games in a row, but like 4 or 5 games where he's not getting injured, and then start playing him multiple times a week. I just think you have to be delicate with that injury.
Do you think though that he's going to start against Everton?
Rodri?
For Swans. Rodri,
Rodri.
Hope
no,
not.
no,
No, I'm saying that's not what I asked. I hope not.
no.
Do you think he
I'm
will?
I'm
No.
gonna say no because
Rodri's,
they
Rodri's
said
not
3 or
fit.
4 weeks.
Rodri's not fit.
Yeah, I
Rodgers
wouldn't
not.
play him.
Oh, okay. Oh,
He's
okay.
injured.
He came off the
Yeah,
Brentford
that's
game
right.
with an injury.
Don't listen
That's
to
It
right.
was a
Zayt
hamstring,
because
though. It wasn't his knee.
That's
he's
right.
injured. He's not fit.
That's right.
No, and
Right.
Steve, just to comment,
Yeah.
what we're saying about Bernardo, we're just talking about present day Bernardo.
This
We're
guy
not
cannot
slandering
take.
any of his past. Like
He literally
that
cannot.
will never be erased. But his current form is not like his past form. So
He literally cannot take any sarcasm. He's straight into his feelings, and Jesus Christ, mate. Fucking hell.
hey, big
Bernardo
up,
is not your
AK.
friend. He's not your family member. Why is it our fan base is so into football players? Like, oh my
It's
God.
every fan base.
Jesus.
Every
fuck.
fan base is
It's
on
like
it,
the-
dude. Arsenal
the
fans are
kids,
flipping out all the
like the
time.
family members. Oh,
Big up,
do not
Sam.
criticize my player.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
this-
whoa! Break wasn't long
Do me a
enough.
favor. Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
don't want another.
Oh yeah,
break off.
yeah. Oh, it's like you have to freaking get the kitty gloves on if you're talking about a player that's yeah.
Don't criticize my players. He's a legend. Don't ever say that to him. Do me a favor.
Like I said, past
a paid
contributions
employee.
are not relevant when
sometimes,
discussing
yeah,
current form.
when
We're
it comes down to
critiquing.
football, you need to take banter. Yeah, we're being sarcastic, mate. Jesus fucking Christ, stop being to your feelings all the time. Forget about Bernardo, yeah, because he's not your kid, yeah, he's not your family member. We just bantering that. We respect Bernardo. He's been okay. He's not been good. He's been okay. He's not been great either. He's not been horrible. He's been
I think
okay.
he's been poor to average. I think his cap out has been average. I think Stones has been average. We're just talking about their current form, and this is not 2021 anymore. Bernardo's just not that guy anymore. So, and like you've seen in the past 2-3 seasons, he is struggling to help contribute to the buildup. And he would prefer to just pass sideways and pass backwards. And that kills a lot of our chances going forward. Do you know how many counterattacks he personally has stopped? Where Holland is off to the races. He's beat his defender and Bernardo passes backwards.
It's like
how frustrating that is for Holland?
It's like with Bob, yeah. Literally. Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah. Bernardo attended this guy's goldfish funeral.
Literally, it's like with Bob, yeah. I keep telling people, just because Bob is not good enough. Every time I say Bob is not good, why are you criticizing an academy player? Oh, he just had a year off for an injury. Sucks. He's a paid employee. Terrible. What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't criticize Bob.
I don't think he's been good enough this year.
Literally, the people in this fan page, yeah, that you can't criticize anyone. If you criticize the manager,
no, they're criticizing Bob and Savinho, but they're gassing him Doku, who hasn't been that much better.
Remember against Brighton, yeah. Remember against Brighton, we lost to Brighton 2-0. I was at Brighton away, yeah, and I literally, at full time, I turned around to me mate and say, yeah, sorry, but Pep got it wrong. His substitution was really poor. He panicked when Brighton equalised, yeah, and there was a guy behind us to say, "Oh, you don't know more than Pep. That's why he's our manager."
You don't know more than Pep.
I do. I know more than Pep. Mateus
you
doesn't,
cannot say a bad word about the players, about the manager. You cannot criticize them. This fan base are tapped. They're done. Some people, are done. Literally,
I'm being threatened in the background. I'm being threatened.
Yeah, last season. Remember.
Come on here and tell me yourself.
Remember the 4 in a row season, yeah. No, 4 in a row, and last season I was on to Josko Vardio constantly, like because he couldn't defend. He was good going forward, but defensively he was a shambles. Why are you criticizing our second highest goal scorer? Sorry, mate, he's a defender. The defensive's licking goals, and he's part of that defense. Oh, you can't criticize Josko. Oh, look at his beard. Oh, he's so good looking. He's black and shining hair. Do me a favor. How about you just say you fancied him?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Well, that's what I get accused of.
You-
Apparently, the
you
only
came to
reason
the
I
side
just fancy
show.
Yoshko all
He's
the
not a
time,
City legend. I
allegedly.
criticize every single one of them. They pay them. They earn a lot of money.
Yeah, you're
They-
right, Spartacus. You're right. That doesn't mean
You
it's
know
been
what I
great.
mean? Bernardo Silva's in 300K a week, and he's running around like just doing cardio on the football pitch.
We're just having fun, GSD. Don't worry. Keep
You know
doing
what I
what
mean?
you're doing.
Like, listen, I like other players. I back them.
Oh.
But when they're not doing the
Can I
job,
send Luke the link? Luke wants a link, Mateus. Do you care?
It's like fans just
Don't send
can't
it?
admit, like
yeah. Send,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll just put it in the chat. I'll put it in our special chat.
Hey, brother, you need to take sometimes. Yeah, sometimes I'm not being serious. Sometimes I just come into shows and just throw like a little digs on players because I just want to see people's reaction.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And people always fall into that. Do you know what I mean? It's just baiting people. But yeah, listen, it's football. Sometimes you have to take banter. Don't take every
Wow.
single opinion, too serious. It's only
Oh, here we
football.
go. We got some rebuttal for your Yoshko take. You think Yoshko is bad defensively because what Pep was asking him to do? You can't be great defensively when you're asked to be that far off the pitch.
Yeah, but that I don't care. But you still have
I
to
was watching the last
listen,
stream.
but you still have to defend 1v1. The most
Yeah.
expensive defender in the club, yeah. And you came with all them hype because I've never watched Josko Vardio when he was at Leipzig. The only time I watched Josko Vardio for 90 minutes was in the World Cup Argentina against Croatia. To be fair, that game obviously he was facing Messi, so I literally was like, listen, it's Messi. I'm not gonna have a go at him. So when we bought him for £77 million, and every single people in his fan base was just like, oh my god, the Maldini. I've seen videos, pie chart, graphs, and whatnot. Oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that, left hand side, Ake benched. And I was like, okay, let me wait and see. And listen, a defender for me, defender can score 100 goals, but if he concedes 100 goals, that means it's bad. Literally, for me,
And it cancels out. It cancels out.
Yeah,
Do you
defenders.
remember? Do you remember the treble
like,
season when we were at Leipzig?
Let me just finish. Josko Vardio, yeah,
Okay.
in his debut season, he was scoring goals, good looking for going forward. But defensively, I've sat in there and watching. Sorry, that's not good enough. Backing off. Remember last season, man? I think it was against was it Bournemouth? No, was Brentford? Was it Brentford? No, was it was that guy? Who's the guy who was playing for Chelsea? Then he said what's his name? Oxenador. Who's Oxenador playing for? Is it Fulham?
Forest.
Last season
yeah.
against Forest, yeah. I think Forest equal. I think we lost 2-1, yeah. And I think it was a ball goes up to Oxenador, yeah. And Oxenador was on the wing. Josko Vardio was playing left back.
Oh,
Literally, yeah.
happened?
1v1. Josko Vardio was just backing off the challenge, backing off.
Big up, Luke.
Oxenador got into the box and beat Ederson in the near post, and I was like, hold on a minute. Oxenador was on the touchline. How do you allow them to go from the touchline to your own box, literally without any sort of challenging and score? And
Are you talking about last season?
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking around. I was like, how is that possible? You're a defender. Go and take him take him out. Get a yellow card. Be a bit nasty sometimes. You know what I mean? Listen, I like defenders who defend. That's why I can't.
Well, do you take this point that Spartacus is saying? Because when Yoshko is up playing left winger, up near the box, isn't it hard for him to run all the way back to defend?
In his first season, it was to be fair. In his first season,
he was doing that his first season. He was basically playing left winger.
Him and Walker at times they were like in the corner flags in their position.
Well, Walker's a lot faster than Yoshko. Yoshko's not as quick, and Spartacus is right. When you have to keep doing that all game, you get tired. And Yoshko was very bulky too. I think he shed a little bit of that bulk, and that's made him have better endurance.
And last season,
that was a fitness problem for him. I think
last season
he's just not as fast as Walker. So yeah,
that's why when a lot of people were saying that, he's not a left back, he needs to play centre back, and I'm watching, brother. if playing left back is performing like that, imagine a centre back. To be fair, and he proved me wrong. Last season when he went to the centre back position, he was doing well, and I gave him his flowers.
Not running up the pitch the whole time.
Yeah. And I was like,
the high line is not as far up as
you
like
know,
literally
play
the left
that guy
wing.
at left back anymore, please.
All right.
I agree. What do you think, Luke? Welcome, Luke. By the way,
Well,
welcome.
guys, good to see you guys. I get what you're saying, Matthias, but I think he's definitely a centre back or left back now. I think we've got Aït-Nouri arriving at now. I don't need to see him left back anymore. I think we've already got. I see enough from that. I think it was against Brentford with that ball on top of Haaland. That's enough for me. He's still great chances for us, even from centre back, so that's fine. But I think for me, like, you know, the back four we've got right now, obviously, bar the right back, that's like Husanov when he's fit. For me, that should be Husanov there right now. I think Vardy Diaz is what I would go with for the moment. Obviously, I know Stones is now fit, but let's be real. How long is that going to last for? Be real. How long is that going to be like a long time thing? If it is great, I'll play him, but I'm surprised that he's not injured now of England, but he's actually fit. He's survived England somehow. Like, okay, all right. How long will it be now then? If he lost Everton as well, I'll lost about a month. I'll be happy with that. But we all know with Stones anyway, like, it's not a question of skill or defensibility with Stones. It's injuries and fitness is the issue of Stones. But we'll see what happens there. But I just want to see some consistency though. In this next few games, consistency all round. This is where you got to start getting the form.
Talking about the lineups from Pep consistency.
Yeah, well, obviously Shirky's back, so is Marmoush, so players will come back and see. It'll be a bit of rotation here and there, but I think you'll start seeing now in the next few games, if everyone's fit, their injuries suffice, you'll start seeing the proper first team. Because I think if Aït-Nouri starts hitting the form, he'll start left back over O'Reilly. I think for me, Everton, O'Reilly plays still left back. I think Aït-Nouri needs to be off the bench for a bit, get some fitness, and then get back into the team again. I think Marmoush for me is massive because I think Haaland needs to help. I know Haaland's been carrying us recently, but
are you saying Aït-Nouri would be your first choice left back?
No, I'm saying for the moment O'Reilly should be because he should be now. And I'm saying
he's bitter. He's bitter. Yeah.
When he's fully fit
and he's in
he
form.
starts getting form, then he's not left back. I'm not saying he should be there straight away. No, if everyone's on form, the form players start. I don't care if that's, let's say Bernardo Silva's out of form, on the bench you go. I don't care if you're captain. He gives a shit.
Because Aït-Nouri was getting cooked by Minte on against Brighton. Remember?
So why does that argument? You say Joshko is no good because he's up the pitch, blah blah blah. So why don't you give that same energy to Aït-Nouri, who's way up the pitch, and you're ragging on him for his defense?
I don't rate Aït-Nouri.
Aït-Nouri is not a good defender even when he's in.
Listen,
but isn't it the same problem?
No. But let's not beat around the bush. We all knew Aït-Nouri he wasn't good defensively. He was more like good going forwards. That's why when he was playing for Wolves, he was playing. Let's not just criticize him. We all knew that before we bought him. Let's face it.
He's a good player. He's a good player.
On Cancelo,
he's a good footballer.
I like Cancelo. Yeah, I like Cancelo. The first few seasons, he was really decent. He was even the first season when we went in Champions League final, it was very good. Him and remember in the second half of that season, we changed the fullbacks. Walker was bench. He brought in Cancelo and the guy who was sold to Arsenal, Zinchenko. And defensively, with Diaz, John Stones, Cancelo, Zinchenko, that was the back line. We went to the Champions League final. It was decent that season. But the season we sold him, or we loaned him to Bayern Munich, and that first half of that first season, in the treble season, it was absolute dog shit defensively. Offensively, he was cooking still. He was scoring goals outside the box, putting decent crosses in.
This is a great point too.
The guy literally couldn't watch his shoulder. I think there was a game at home. I think was it Fulham home where a crosser comes in. Him and Diaz were literally just caught. I think they were just like planning what they're going to order at McDonald's later. No one watched the players. Was it Fulham? Was Newcastle? You remember that guy who was that Grealish? It was is it Amorim? No, there was a guy Newcastle was beating.
Almiron. Almiron's revenge.
Cross
not
comes
wrong.
in from Joe Willington, and that it was at home, yeah. And literally, him and Ruben Diaz, yeah, were just standing there. He's like, "Oh, Ruben, mate, what are you doing tonight? Let's go, mate. Get Mackies. All right, what are you ordering? Let me just write that down." The cross is
That
coming.
ball watching was funny.
They're not watching anything. Cancelo is literally so wide up, like that far away, that literally no one was happening time and time again defensively. He was conceding penalties all the time, like conceded a couple of
Yeah,
penalties
he was.
before.
Well, yeah, but he wasn't a defender.
Listen,
So I think Zorro
going
brings up a good
forward,
point here.
when you're a defender, what you do forward, I don't care. Do at the back, defend. And
Well, Pep was asking him to go forward. He was asking Yoshko to go forward, and this is a good point from Zorro. Fullbacks have a different job from a center back. So yeah, he put Yoshko in there to help for him to be going forward. And if he's playing up at the left wing, how is he supposed to run all the way back for a 1v1 to defend?
Hold
He's
on,
not
hold
that
on,
fast.
hold
He's
on.
not Kyle Walker.
No. Now I've got a question.
Then why are we?
If
You
he
ask
was
yourself, why
asking-
are we wasting a center back at fullback?
I've got a question. If he was asking
Asking him
the
to play as
players
a
to
fullback
literally
and then
just
judging he's not
concentrate,
defending like center back, I don't get it.
if he was asking his fullbacks to just fully concentrate on the offensive phase,
He's not though.
Wait,
But
why is
it
in
wasn't.
no? Why is in the second half he literally changed to a whole back line of defenders, where to a point where only John Stones was literally pushing forward. The other three were sitting there.
Because they couldn't go forward. You're talking about Nathan Ake.
Well,
You're
no,
talking about what
It's not
Kyle
because
Walker.
going
Those guys
forward,
aren't going to
it's
help you
because-
going forward.
It's because we could not defend. Remember Brentford before the players went to the World Cup. Yeah, we played Brentford at home. Our last home game.
You lost. I remember.
We lost
Tony.
2-1.
Tony.
Yeah,
I
Ivan
remember
Toney.
that game.
And the
At the death.
defending for them 2 goals, it was a shambles.
Yeah.
Yeah, the players literally looked like they were not asked at all. I think apart from Mahrez, he was actually the only one who actually played well in that game. The other ones, it felt like they were just scared to tackle any players because obviously they want to go to the World Cup. And there was a time where a lot of players was getting injured before the tournament even began. But listen, I feel like defensively, I don't blame Nori because we all knew, like, let's face it, he's good. He said he told us when we signed, my very strength is to cross the ball. Do you know what I mean? He said that. So he's not gonna defend.
No, that's
He's
fine.
a wing back.
That's fine.
Nori's a wing back.
Yeah,
that
he
would
is.
be his best position on the because
It's like
as
the
a wing
Frimpong
back,
conundrum over at Liverpool.
or a DiMarco at Inter. DiMarco
Yeah.
can't defend. He's awful. But going forward, my God, he's great, and he can put great balls. Same with
That's why-
Nori.
Yeah, we could. I'm starting to see like a pattern kind of emerging where maybe we use Ait Nori and Nunes against low blocks when we need to unlock a defense. And then Nico Riley has shown that he's
Just play
actually
him
quite
on
good
the wing.
defensively. Play him and Husinov at fullback when you're more of a defensive game.
Off-Ku and Nori overlap.
Yeah, against a low block, you need those kind of players against a low block to unlock it. And they're not going to be asked to defend when the team's sitting back.
Joe Watt, I want to see Haaland against Van Dijk right now, man. That's what I want to see. It's current Van Dijk against Haaland right now. I will be there. The feast on that.
Mateus with his agendas. My agenda is against footballers that try to take the mick out of this
So
football.
you don't rate Marcelo Alves or Roberto Carlos.
I didn't say that. He didn't say that at all. He didn't say that.
Alvaro was a
Simeone. Mateus likes Simeone ball confirmed.
Arteta ball fan.
You know, Daniel Alves, was a very good defensive player. 1v1, that guy was very good.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen enough from Ait Nori to make a judgment on
No,
him yet.
never. No way.
He's played like 2 games.
I'm talking.
And one of them he was severely injured.
I'm talking about Ait Nori through his whole career. I watched the brother at Angers during COVID. He wasn't good.
I didn't watch
defensively.
Angers and I didn't watch a lot of Wolves, so I'm sorry. I can't. I'm going to trust you, though, because you did.
I've always been a fan of Ait Nori. That's just one of his weaknesses.
Ait
Same
Nori
with
is-
Reinders.
I know he is Shirky, by the way. I'm playing anywhere enough games. We didn't even judge them yet. So until I see them play after this period of games, and they're fit, I'll say, right, this is where they are for me. Because again, it's mad how a Shirky rate. He's had more GA in the Premier League than Wirtz has had, and played like 80 minutes of football.
That is
It's
crazy.
It's mad that when you see that stat. You got Florian Wirtz over there, and Joe what? Mateus, you were right, and fair enough, you were right about Wirtz.
I'm always right, bro.
Yeah, I was saying, like, you know what? Fair enough. She'll listen to you.
Oh, Fioren Wirtz, pay him, pay whatever they ask him for, just pay it. 150 million is worth it. You've never watched that guy. Literally, yeah. I was on annual leave in April, and I sat down and I was like, okay, let me do a bit of scouting. I like watch the Bundesliga every now and then. I sat down and I was rewatching some of the games from Leverkusen. I watched them when the Bremen Bayern Munich against Leverkusen and whatnot, and I was watching the guy and I was like, the guy got moments in his game, but his overall performance is very, very, really poor.
Like
he gives the ball away a lot. And I was telling people this, and they were like, "Oh, he's the best number 10 in the world right now." No, he's not. You guys don't watch these players. Listen. It's okay to watch YouTube highlight. Everyone look good. I swear to God, if you watch my highlight on YouTube when I play in the 5-a-side, you want to sign him. Go and watch Sergio Gomez highlight for Real Sociedad. You would think he's Messi. Every single player on the planet.
He just beat so much.
I think he just found his level at Real Sociedad.
You don't watch these players and sat down. When you watch them for 90 minutes, you need to watch them. Yeah, and he was literally. I was watching him for the Leverkusen. The guy was giving the ball away. Sometimes he was playing for the opposition.
He has always given the ball well.
Whereas Mateus, with Shirky, do you rate Shirky more than do you?
I haven't seen enough of Cherky.
Steve is the Turkey expert.
But listen, to be fair to listen, I think he's 21, isn't it?
Verse 22.
Yeah, he's a young lad. He's still got a lot.
He'll get better.
He might improve. But
yeah.
But to go out there and pay 150 million like he's some sort of Neymar, do you know what I mean? It's bonkers.
What you guys paid for Cherky and what they paid for Wirtz, it's like
night and day.
You for me, what I've seen off of all their careers, I watched a lot of both of them. Like it's not the gap is not 100 million of talent. It's not.
That's not.
Which is why it was smart that you guys did it, because then you guys spent money elsewhere when they just splurged it on one. They got other players.
We need the Spartacus highlight reel, a YouTube compilation of Spartacus.
Video skills and goals for Girona.
No, Steve, did you know that Spartacus? He was an academy player in Brazil.
I did not know that. That's pretty.
Yeah, he got to a pretty high level, but he had injuries.
Right,
so he had to retire because of injuries.
See, in our team, who had like throughout the entire season, who had a very poor season in our team last season?
Last season?
Yeah.
Who was poor? Bernardo was poor.
Bernardo Silva was poor. Go on YouTube, yeah. If someone on YouTube go on YouTube and type in Bernardo Silva highlights 24-25 season. Oh my God. You would think it like I bet if someone Brother, stop.
The beauty of football 2025. Brother, you watching us?
I'll show his goals against Real Madrid and say he was good last season because of the goals he scored 2 years ago.
Stop watching YouTube highlight. Bro, I can tell you, I play 5-a-side every Monday. If there is a YouTube highlight of me on playing 5-a-side, you'd want to sign him, honestly.
And check your WhatsApp.
Jesus, bro, every single player looks good on YouTube. I did that. I did that thing 3 days ago. I was watching Sergio Gomez highlight for Real Sociedad, and I almost tweet, bring him back.
Eliaquim Mangala highlights post Chelsea game.
Mangala?
Oh God, it's awful.
I almost tweet it. Just bring Sergio Gomez back.
Can't we? So Wilfred Bonny highlights, right?
YouTube highlights. I don't have a problem with YouTube highlights and comps of footballers. It should be used as entertainment, though, not to educate yourself on the player.
Steve, look at this, Steve.
FIFA.
I never give an opinion if I've seen a comp of a player. If I've never watched a 90-minute performance of a player, I ain't gonna freaking watch some comp and be like, oh yeah, he's this and like, no.
Nah, I don't do that. I got to be honest. I just feel like it doesn't show like the full picture of the player. You know
it shows about 10%. And it's only the good stuff. It's freaking bro. It's Tinder.
Watch a Sergio Gomez highlights. They give a guy a Ballon d'Or.
It's Tinder, bro. You can
cringe
catfish
rap
people
or
on
whatever.
Tinder. You can
Sergio Gomez
catfish
for
people
Ballon
on
d'Or.
Thailand.
No, you
Oh,
get like, the most cringe rap or like dubstep song.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
what are we doing here? Like, I'm just
Yeah.
watching a guy.
Bro,
pass
bro.
the ball, pass the
Standards
ball.
are in the
What?
mud. No,
Bro.
we already did that, Spartacus, and I think Martin got offended by that. So
I saw Leeds fans do long
I'm not
stomps on
partaking in this
Twitter.
anymore.
No,
I
listen,
saw
I did
Martin-
that last time
Martin,
to appease you,
Martin
and I
thinks
think he
these
got
footballers,
offended.
they like their family members. Do you know what I mean? Don't listen,
Bro.
Martin.
Isak collects this season. Well, Sweden is shit, so he's
Oh my
fucking
God.
nothing.
He's terrible. He scored
Squ-
against
no.
Southampton.
Gyökeres
a big
has been
deal.
shit, but apparently they're better than
Big
Holland.
deal.
Isak
Bro,
and Gyökeres are
Sweden
better
lost
than
to
Holland,
Kosovo against
allegedly.
Kosovo.
There is
bro.
a red. There is
Twice.
there is Gyökeres highlights already on YouTube.
For this season,
Yeah.
2 goals.
Yeah, this season.
They're
yeah,
all
yeah.
from Portugal. Where he
Oh,
was,
God.
Brother.
if you look
Rip-
up his goals, he literally scored all of his goals against the bottom 10 teams.
Forest.
He had like a couple that weren't.
Bro, these people got
We're
a
not
lot-
listening
a lot
to
of
Spartacus
times in their
again.
life, do you know what I mean?
The Chelsea by players.
He watches highlights on YouTube. Oh, he looks good. Omega. We'll get him from Strasbourg.
We should start pushing them for.
Omega. I'm telling you right now, Emmanuel Omega is. I'm a Strasbourg fan, so I can actually tell he is fucking good. He's a
No, I'm not saying he's a good
really-
one. I do think he's. But I'm just. I think Chelsea just at times like just buy everyone. Oh, buy him, load him there, buy him. It's like Vitesse, Strasbourg and now Vitesse, basically.
Yeah.
There isn't going to go, by the way. I think I just said that's what Chelsea used to do, like Oscar. And that was Oscar, Lucas Piazon.
I think Oscar.
Yeah.
I think Oscar was
He is
decent.
on and Loftus Cheek and freaking
Oscar was decent.
Asalic.
Oscar played,
Yeah.
It was good, but like Lucas
Yeah.
Piazon, like, you went to Fulham off
Do
that.
you know what? Do you know? I give Chelsea the props for that guy. Was it what's his name? The young
didn't
lad,
block
the
Martin.
Brazilian. What's his name? The Brazilian that scored against Liverpool.
Estevao.
Estevao, yeah.
He's
that
cold.
kid,
He is
yeah.
a good player.
Oh
I've
my
seen more
God.
than enough of
That
him
kid
to-
is
yeah,
cold.
he is.
Are you
he
sure?
is
Are you sure Martin
really
won't duck
nice.
this, Spartacus? Like
Yeah.
Hamza? Like Hamza's been ducking? Martin would never do that.
The next one.
Well,
What am I doing? What am I doing?
What am I doing?
What am I doing?
It's,
No,
but-
Spartacus says the next 1v1 has to be you and Spartacus. And then I made a joke that you're not Hamza, so you won't duck.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Spartacus. Oh, I hope it's not the setting knowledge. He's in the mud.
Uh-oh.
Nah, that kid, yeah. I think what I
Don't
think
do it, Zoro. It's okay. He's on the
They
street. So
paid
don't worry about
30
it.
million for Estevao, yeah. That kid is gonna be some player.
Yeah,
I watched him a few times.
I'm not
so
judging your football knowledge anymore.
my football knowledge.
He watched
Your
a
football
highlight
knowledge
reel.
is in the bin. I'm sorry.
He
Right.
watched a...
I'm sorry. Your slander on my boy, on my Portuguese god,
On
my
who? On
Portuguese
who?
god.
On Bernardo.
Bernardo?
He runs down that wing. He makes the blue boys sing.
He used
He hasn't
to.
done that since
He used
2023.
to. He used to.
Genuine question, Matthias. Do you sing
Yeah.
that song in the stadium or do you sit in silence and protest?
I did
Oh,
I did
Bazinga.
once. No, my last time I've done it a few times, but last time I did was
I've done it a few times.
no, last time I did was I think it was is it Chelsea? No, I can't. No, I think it was Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea at home and the treble.
We've
season.
sang it this season.
I don't sing it.
Really? Oh!
Get out.
Matthias slandering a
No.
city legend.
He
We're going to take
sits.
your season
Hang
ticket.
on.
We're taking your season
Don't
ticket.
Don't you sit in the south stand
Yeah.
and you sit in silence?
No,
You're taking chancing life in your arms, aren't you?
No.
Not singing in the south stand.
When Bernardo Silva song comes on, and I see if he pulling out bits, then yeah. But if he's just running around, I'm not doing anything. Why would I sing?
As long as he's playing well, as long as he's kicking the ball, I'll sing it.
Martin, you have to play well to be sang.
We sing everybody. Hang on a minute. We sing about Uwe Rosler. What are you on about? We sing about Niall Quinn.
We need to stop singing about everyone. I put a tweet out the other day. Yeah, I think
It
it
was
was
6. No,
Was
What's that
I,
issue that he has
I
with Fabinho?
got tweeted Henry the other day, and I said I think
I
it's
don't know
just
what he
time for
means.
us to stop singing about players.
Do you sing Johnny Stones?
Yeah.
he doesn't play. He's off.
I think, John. To be fair,
You'd be no good. You'd be no good on an away day, would you? You'd be like boring old fart at the away end, you.
No. And to be fair,
Okay.
the away end, I think I sing about everyone because most of the time in the away end, I'm just
Not
drunk.
singing in
I'm
my
drunk before
stand.
kickoff.
You're in a bad stand then.
We sing about Calvin Phillips in the away end. And you're on about
Why?
Bernardo
Why?
Silva.
It's
No.
because
Calvin-
Steve, it's a joke.
Calvin
It's like
Phillips
it's
is
like
making
ironic.
fun of it?
They're just
Okay,
having
making fun of him. That's cool.
No, Calvin Phillips. He's not
He's
making fun
having
of
a
it.
laugh. He's having a laugh.
He's just taking the piss. He's just a laugh.
Yeah, they're taking the piss.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You got to realise that
It's an ironic song. It's like
the away ends. The away ends are a lot different to home ends. A lot different. A lot different.
We don't do anything at home. I think at home is everyone. It's just there out for everyone. We just there like, pardon.
Well, I know I'm only watching from TV, but every away game that City play, the away fans are louder than the home crowd at every single away game that I watch on TV. Which is
Except if it's a European game. Let's be honest.
okay, fine. Or St. James. St. James is pretty loud.
I think
You ain't
It really isn't. It really isn't that loud. I've been there on many occasions. Don't have that kid in your St. James's Park. It's not as loud as everyone says it is.
No. I've never attended a game there, so I am not commenting. Steve's going in what, February, March?
Yeah.
But a lot of home stadiums aren't loud anymore. You don't get a lot of, unless you go to like Leeds, you know, a team that hasn't been in the Premier League for a bit, then they're all behind it. But everyone else,
the problem with St. James Park is because obviously they put us up the hill basically.
Do you know why?
I mean,
you know why they do that?
The away fans.
Do you know why they're allowed to do that? Rather,
I think because they've got a lot of disabled home fans. Yeah.
Right.
Like most of the
there's a law in the UK. You have to have your away end on like ground or like. It can't be way up unless you have the disabled. So that's what we did.
Yeah. I think that's why. Yeah. Which is it's kind of bonkers when you think about that. Do you know what I mean? That because every ground they go to, every away ground they go to, they've got this they've got the lower level. They're comfortable in that.
Yeah.
Their players, they can hear them singing. But when you go to their grounds, it just fucking and like just to get up there. I've done Newcastle away a couple of times. It's a mad one. But yeah, I don't mind Newcastle.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I think they planning to.
You're gonna have so much fun, Steve.
They're planning to get a new ground, aren't they? They think they're planning to. Which is sad, really. Because
times change, man. Times change. Newcastle in before 1892 was called Newcastle West End. Things change, man.
Are they gonna put it in the West End?
Life, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just the way football is going now. Like,
it's the way life goes, bro. It's the way life goes. Do you live in the same house that you did as you were a kid? Do you have the same job? Do you have the same car?
You've seen the way Tottenham did with their grounds. Tottenham literally makes more money like with the holding
NFL
events than in football. Like they've got Beyonce in there, Drake and whatnot, and they've their ground. I think Tottenham, but I think he's probably the best ground now.
Oh, it's amazing.
I've been to Tottenham Stadium. It's very shiny and new. I think it's lacking a little character.
But they
bloody glass bowl. I wasn't that keen on it. It's a glass bowl.
I think it didn't. It felt plastic to me.
Yeah, but it's more like for entertaining. It's not stadium built for football.
They're making hand over fist on the NFL games.
Old school White Hart
Lane
wasn't a ground, not this current ground. Yeah,
but and they decide to go, and they've got a lot of boxes, and that's probably what Man City is trying to do, like with the North Stand.
Yeah,
is open up more boxes. That's what I say. When the plan came up to, we're gonna expand the North Stand, I was like 90. Like let's face it, 75 or 80% of them cities gonna go corporate.
Oh yeah, it's gonna. Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's just how it is because that's where the money's coming from.
guarantee you the boxes in the North Stand right will be a lot of money as well. It'll be like a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
box
yeah.
they'll make there, which will be more like a
Especially
room
with the hotel.
box sort of
Right.
deal. Yeah, 100%.
A match day in that, obviously, if anyone who's staying in the hotel, like they've got everything, the meal in there, they can go to the box to take pictures and whatnot. It's the experience. People pay for the sort of experience.
Oh, yeah.
The experience, watching the football match is just the whole thing. Do you know what I mean? And I think they probably have access to even getting autographed with the players. Who knows? Do you know what I mean? And because they're going to be paying loads of money just staying there.
Yeah, well,
Andrew, I've been to one Premier League game, but it was
I
at
can't
Spurs.
imagine the prices are going to be. I imagine that the prices in that hotel are probably going to be.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
I'll stay at the hotel I stayed at last time. It was like a mile walk or something, but I don't care.
Well, you don't need to walk, basically. Yeah.
No, I stayed in I swear those hotels were set up for people like tourists. Like they were attracting tourists like me. Yeah. It was like a mile from the stadium, and you just kind of walk through little streets.
Guarantee you, right? That there'll be a package deal where like you can do all the tours, you got the hotel.
Guaranteed.
All in one. It's going to be that kind of thing. I mean, like at least like quid.
And let's not forget.
They sell me that 2 years ago.
And let's not forget, we've got the co-op in there. They got menu. Yeah. So if there is, let's say, for example, if there is a gig in there, a day, like literally, you can go and watch. Yeah, you can go and watch Man City.
Andrew's got the ticket.
Man City versus whatever we're playing against, and at night time you go to your gig. Look, brother, these guys, they've cracked the code, man. They know how to make money. That's why they meet the billionaires, aren't they?
Well, there's companies that literally are for the tourists. Because when I went to my game at the Etihad back in 2023, I wasn't in the YouTube scene. I didn't know anybody. So I was just doing it as a tourist. Because I had no connections, and they were selling hospitality packages and stuff. Like I went through one of those companies. Like literally, all they do is like sell tickets to all the big games, like or all the big.
Please tell me you did not buy a half-an-hour scarf. Just please tell me you didn't.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not that stupid. Hell no. No, I had a scarf. I already brought it. I would never buy it.
You have to burn it.
I don't think I didn't buy anything actually. I brought because I had a shirt and I had a scarf and like I had a coat and like I didn't buy anything. I should have bought a program, but I just ran into the stadium. I was just like, I want to go and see it. Like I was so excited, I just ran inside. I didn't even like. Yeah, I was also with somebody who didn't care. So.
And I bet the hospitality package is like 800. Of like 800 pounds in it.
Have you seen how much?
270 quid for my ticket. It was like I said, I didn't know how to do it. So
next time, you know to get the proper one, the proper price.
Yeah. Next time I'll be in the South.
275.
Mateus and I are going to be singing the Bernardo song all game long.
Burnley at home.
Yeah, Burnley at home will go Bernardo.
Mateus, fucking like, what are you doing?
We're all going to Istanbul. We'll be singing that the whole game.
Europa League Istanbul, yeah. You're really
trying to sing in the tourist section, but it was all tourists. So there was a little kid in front of me. He and I were the only ones singing. And I was really close to the South Stand. So I was like, I have to be close to the South Stand. And nobody was singing, but I was trying my best. There was this little kid and I. We were just doing our best to sing. And it was just dead in there. It was kind of sad, but we tried.
We need to stop singing about players.
We need a better Holland song. Where's the Joshko song? Yeah, Holland. We need more than that.
We'll be singing that. No, that's a hat trick. No.
I don't mind Holland. He's the only one that actually doing.
I don't mind Holland.
He's the only one that actually.
Andrew, let me answer Andrew real quick. Andrew, the Premier League game I went to was at the Spurs stadium. It was Nottingham Forest at Spurs, and Spurs won, I think 3-1. Harry Kane scored 2 goals. Richarlison had an offside goal that was ruled off. That was kind of funny because I was like, haha, this guy sucks. But then I went to City, and then I went up to Manchester to go to Champions League game. I was at the 7-0 game.
Was it the Dortmund game you watched?
No, I went to the 7-0, the Leipzig game.
Haaland,
when Haaland scored 5 goals. And I was like, that's my first City game, and Haaland just scored 5 goals. Okay, we're in business here. And also, you know who was on the pitch that game was that maybe that's where the love affair began, but Joshko Vardiel was on the pitch that game.
Did you get the
Fucking
ticket
dog
on
that
the
man.
official website, or you
No, I bought it through a hospitality company because, like I said, I
Oh.
didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Now I know. I won't do that again. But I
Ah.
didn't know what I was doing.
275 quid?
270 quid each. For
Jesus.
two of us. We each paid 270. And we did the same at Spurs because we didn't know what we were doing. This dumbass that I was with. He bought we were in the last
Wow,
row.
you throwing your friend under the fucking bus, mate. Jeez. This is gonna happen when we go to the freaking Bears-Niners games. You just gonna throw me under the
No,
bus.
because I
We
know the
overpaid
reason I'm
for a
slandering
fucking
this guy
drink.
is because I'm no
A
longer talking to
default.
him. I am no longer
Default.
talking to this guy.
Ah, friends.
Like you and I are friends. This guy and I are not friends anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because some people are jealous, and I don't deal with jealous
Awkward.
people.
Awkward silence.
Hey, if I was a little drunker, I'd tell you the whole story, but no.
Oh god, yeah. Oh,
Everyone immediately hangs up.
oh.
Okay.
You need to do that, to be fair, Spartan.
What is this? Broken Hearts by Kelstar? What are we doing here?
God, no. Oh god, 3 a.m. calls. Oh god.
Next international break coming to True City
We're
Fan TV.
fucked.
He told me he was a millionaire.
I only did $100 million now.
God, our
Hey
results.
man,
were
we'll just say it was a bad night in Edinburgh. We'll just say that.
Anyway, does anyone want to come and join me at 2 a.m. in the morning? Because there's going to be a piss take going on for 2
I
hours.
sent you
That'll be
a
fun.
link. I asked you for the link, and you haven't sent it to me yet.
YouTube space.
I'm sending the link. It's
No,
only
no.
11. The hours yet.
Is there a space?
Yeah, I
on
don't
the
know if you
stream?
saw Steve, but TJ had to cancel.
US
luckily.
Australia stream at 2 a.m. in the morning. 2
We're,
a.m.
we're doing
I'm gonna
we're
send it
doing
to-
our
I'm
Aussie
gonna
panel
send it to
versus
Steve.
our US panel.
Nah. 2 a.m. in the
Oh,
morning.
Kels, we should probably do the watch along on the extra channel because TJ had to
We can,
cancel.
yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
can.
set
No,
that up.
TJ canceled.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Well, we
I'm gonna
can-
set it up for the extra channel. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
gotta work
it
on
has to be the Mancunian way one though.
It's a
Whenever
PK! PK! A PK! Sorry, I'm just getting ready for later.
Oh god.
penalty?
Look.
Cheerleaders, touchdown, all coming out.
Wow.
Let's
Martin, you
do a
love
bunch
America.
of USA games.
You
They
love
don't do any of that
America.
stuff.
America, yo, Martin loved America. He loved America, man. Did you?
I love
Right?
America. Yeah, I love
There you
America.
go.
I'm not keen on the sport on the sports to do, but hey, I'll pick up some all.
Somebody
Never
wants to
to
know if
America.
Alan will be
We need to
on.
go. Need to go to America.
Well, Alan be on. You
Yeah,
don't
look,
want
come
Alan
to
on this.
America.
Oh god.
You don't want Alan on this. You really don't want Alan on this.
Alan will be
hell.
rooting for USA. He said because he doesn't like it. Oh no, never mind. He doesn't like England. Sorry, I got
doesn't
Alan
hate him.
confused.
Nah, Alan is a top guy. Apart from him, he's new.
No, Alan
You
loves
say with
England.
Dion.
He just doesn't like living in England.
Well,
Honest.
wouldn't you like a nice summer where it's nice
To
and
be fair, I
warm,
don't blame him.
nice 32 degrees, go to the beach, jump in the water, instead of like not
It's America or there's like yeah.
America or where?
I don't know. I mean, in this country, when in summer it's like what 35-degree heat for like 2 or 3 months, and it's cold the rest of the year. So depends really.
Sounds like where I live in America.
Well, yours is
Our
probably
high
cold.
today was 12. And we're supposed to get rain.
To be fair, I think this year we only got like a heat wave for a couple of days, and
A couple of days.
yeah,
But
like
not
proper heat
that.
wave. It was warm, but like a proper heat wave was like, I think it only was for a couple of days. It wasn't that much. There were days where it's just pissing now all the time.
So
Oh,
I'll go from football to this, just rounding.
But
also,
What-
I
what's
don't know
the-
if you saw this, Martin, but Spartacus is
What-
going to buy you a half and half scarf.
How nice is Spartacus?
Isn't that nice of
Oh, no.
Spartacus?
Martin
Do you know how much money
Big
that's going to
ball.
cost him because of the exchange rate? So you
Yo,
better
what's-
appreciate it.
Look, what's your opinion? Do you know, I see all these docu glazing on social media, like it's some sort of Neymar or whatnot. Like,
We're going full circle.
because I'm not seeing anything different from what I have seen from docu.
I mean, don't be wrong. Right? It's probably more the output. I think we're now seeing goals and assists. Well, assists, not goals. What one goal? I'm not calling that goals, but the issue
Well, it's
is
pretty much the same as
the
did
issue,
this time last
the issue
season.
with Doku is it's over a season, not over a few games. Like, keep doing what you're doing for Belgium and for City over the course of a season. It was just like one period of time, and then dead for like next 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Good
This
season.
time last season, he scored 1 goal.
Yep,
This season he scored 1 goal.
it's happened again.
So
It's happened.
this time last season he had 3 assists. This season he's got 4. No,
Pretty
he
much.
got 3.
Steve's
No,
laughing
we
at.
got 3. This time last season he had 1. So he's up 2 assists. But I don't see him doing anything that I haven't seen it. Like, he's got 1 goal in 9. Yeah. There is literally like he's just going to the same rate as he was last season. Because our main concern is the goal scoring. Because what we criticize Savio for is the lack of goals, but Savio was assisting.
Savio and Doku are more on for than Bob. Bob, like, it's his first proper season. I'm gonna let this guy just give it a year. Then they'll see where he is. But Doku and Savio, I'm like, you guys have got to step up. You're the experienced wingers, even though you're both project players still, which is crazy when we've got an experienced winger. But I need you guys to start to step up more. Like, again, we've got the best striker in the world, but we need output from other players as well. We can't just be relying on one player. If he's injured, then what happens? Marmouche,
But the
cool.
problem is,
No. People want Marmouche bench for Doku. Have you not heard that
Oh,
narrative, Luke?
Just
They
fucking-
want Marmouche to sit on the bench so that
Oh.
Doku
now
can start.
you look on Twitter, yeah. Oh, I apologies, Doku. I'm sorry. I was too harsh on you. What do you mean apologies?
Apologies. Who cares?
He scored 1 goal. He scored 1 goal. Why are you
I know.
apologizing?
Yo, people with the Doku thing is nuts. He's talent. He's a football player. He's a
Savio-
football player. Let's be honest.
What
Hey, what did he
He's
say?
Alan Tate. He's
Ooh.
Alan Tate Maximan premium version.
Wow, Sol back on Bob tonight. He was very bad in the first half. He had everything today. He spent a lot of time on the ball. As himself strangely, didn't hit the pressing game. But there you go, Oscar.
Wow.
Sorry, but
if we say that, oh, agenda, hate the players,
Agenda.
academy.
he's got to improve. Bob, if Bob wants to be a first team player, he has to improve.
They,
So-
they just
What
read
do
it,
you
Jake. It's close
What
enough.
do you think?
bro,
What do you think?
I'm gonna
Alright,
say-
what do you guys think Bob's
No,
level
I'm gonna
is?
say, yeah. I'm gonna
Bob's
say this.
level-
10. He's not a right winger. He's a 10.
No,
I
no,
said
sorry.
level. I
Stop
said
changing
level.
position, yeah. Sorry there, Steve. I'm gonna say, yeah. Doku, Savio, Bob. I can't mention Shaq. He's just
He's too
came
new.
through the door.
Same amount of goals, by the way.
He's
still need
played.
to see him.
He hasn't even played 90 minutes yet.
Them 3, yeah. Sorry, for me, they're still not good enough. For the level we've reached, or the level we're trying to reach, yeah, and from what we've seen in the
Say
past,
that again. Say that again.
yeah,
The what you're trying to reach?
from the level we're trying
The
to reach,
level.
yeah,
That's
at
the
the
key.
top,
That's what people
Savio,
don't listen to you
Doku,
about.
Bob, they're not good enough.
Shirky has the same amount of goals as Doku and Savio.
Listen, Cherky, he's a new player. We give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
because
but he's a better
Steve,
player
did
than
you
both.
did you talk to Sky, Steve?
we're gonna still need to see more from him. But them 3, I've seen enough, yeah, to suggest, unless they go on a madness this season, then I'll give him the flowers. But I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, Doku, I'm really sorry because I called you. Because I said you haven't got the brains to play for Man City because you scored 1 goal. Yeah, you also scored 1 goal this time last season. Sorry, this is not good enough.
One
Yeah.
freaking goal, and people will get on their freaking knees and start just fucking.
It's the dribbling,
Oh.
bro. It's the. I've told you there is a compilation of Oscar Bob this season already on YouTube and all over Twitter. Oh, stop this, Bob. Oh, stop that. These
Mateo,
You
people
can't
got-
criticize
these people
Foden
got
either.
kids.
You can't criticize
These people
Foden.
got
I've got-
kids.
I've got
They
look,
get excited over dribbling. He hasn't scored a single goal.
I have family who originate from Norway, so Norway is a team that I watch as well as England nationally, right?
Yeah.
I like Oscar Bob, I really do, and I want him to do really well. But if I'm being genuinely real here, I don't think he's good enough right now.
No, he's
I'm
not.
not-
He's not a winger though. Like that's the problem.
There we go.
What?
What do you mean?
What?
He's-
What do you
Well,
mean he's
he's
not a
not a
winger?
winger.
What? All of his attributes are, and his physique and the way he plays
Oscar
is
Bob's
suited
a
to be a
10.
winger.
You never watched the
Right.
academy. He's a 10.
Kelks.
You're right. I don't watch academy.
But there's no room for him as a 10. That's why he plays as a winger.
But this is the thing. Next summer, if Mukasa is the player, right, that's all stay, that City want to bring through as next number 10, then I'm sorry, Bob's out the door, Echeverry's out the door. You can't have 55 cams and rotate them all. You got to have
Wow,
two
that's
or
No,
three.
I mean,
Midfielder today. Interesting.
Man United have like six of
They
them,
do,
so-
but let's be real here, Steve. Let's be real here. I mean, most of
Oh,
our
That's a
players-
good
That was a
shout. I would
draw.
love Yildiz.
I'm sorry,
No, but
right?
the thing
Yeah,
is
but
though,
Yildiz
is
is
Oscar
a
Bob
cam.
he's academy trained and he's homegrown. And we
Yildiz
need
is a
those quotas
cam.
really
Andrew, I agree,
badly.
Andrew, by the way. Andrew's correct, by the way. I do agree, Andrew. I'm not saying I'm done with Bob, but I'm just saying right now, at the
Okay, I'll put
moment,
the
on
comment
current form, he's
Yeah, he's
yeah,
not good right now.
yeah. I'm not saying he won't ever be good. I'd rate
Yeah.
him, but he's
Yildiz
got
is a
to
cam.
improve. He's got to work
I
on
love
his craft.
Yildiz. I would take Yildiz in a heartbeat.
But he'll get there. He'll
Problem
get
is
there.
he's left wing.
I'm not innocent, but
He's not a winger. Yildiz ain't no winger.
Mateus, right? I'll ask you this.
I
Right?
thought he was
Man.
playing on the left for Juventus.
Watch
Never
this.
mind.
Next
I'm
summer,
I'm
Juventus.
misremembering. I don't
Right,
watch a lot
next-
of you,
guys,
but I do like it.
next summer, right?
Yeah.
Top him
Yeah.
up. Next season, you have to pick. Right, let's say three midfielders attacking wise, one on the bench, two you rotate with most of the time. Is Echeverry going to be here next season?
No.
No, I think we're gonna sell Echeverry.
I'll take
No.
him. I'll take him all day.
No,
I think he screwed himself with his loan that he forced. He forced his loan to Leverkusen. He's not playing at all. But if he went to Girona, he'd be playing every game. I know that they're not good, but he'd be playing every game at least.
Stella Noipan. What do you play? I'm
I
being
I think he
real.
needs another
I
year. I think he needs another loan.
I think Naipan will be in the team.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Right. So right. If
He's an 8
Mukasa-
too.
If Mukasa is someone that City want to be one of the main players, and I'm all for that, by the way, I like Mukasa, but I see, I like what seeing him.
Did you
but
see the
the-
comments today or
Yeah.
yesterday that they want him to do the Phil Foden thing?
But the thing is, you got.
Stop
Shep-
listening to these people.
This is the thing. Not you can't have
Let's do the
everyone say.
extra. MEN.
Someone's going to leave at some point. Yeah.
MEN.
I'm going off what I'm seeing. I'm not saying that's true, by the way. I'm going off what I'm seeing right now.
I've seen your retweet, by the way. Look,
Yeah. Bro,
He's not,
bro,
did you see mine? No.
go
bro,
on.
Bro, the thing is, right, people don't hear it though, but it's the truth. At the end of the day, right, if you can't have all these players together in one team just stacked together into one squad and then rotate them all, someone's got to leave and get first in football.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the ones to leave are usually the academy players. Most academy players don't make it with the first team.
We are
They
well,
go
not-
elsewhere.
not Steve, obviously.
Across world football.
Yeah.
Mateus, Kelks, me, we are City fans. We want the best for the club. We don't give a shit. And wherever that may be, wherever it has to go, we has to go. I look,
I don't think
Absolutely.
it's
Look,
I think Echeverry they'll sell for profit.
yeah, look, and I wanted to get a chance, but it hasn't worked out. Go on with it then.
I
I'm not.
think we also need to sell Rico. I don't see Rico's.
I
yeah,
don't see it
I
either with
agree.
Rico.
You got
And
Rico.
apparently we turned down a lot of
Riley,
money for him
yes.
over the
Let's
summer.
face it, yeah, because we're trying to sort out the defense, and the defense we need people in that back line who can genuinely defend.
Yeah.
Alright?
Yeah.
And they're
that's
all
why
on loan right now.
That's why our preferred first option is Kusanov, who's a centre defender, but we're trying to put him as a right back just to bring that solidity in the back line, because we've been leaking goals, but not so much now, but before we were leaking goals left, right, and centre. So
Yeah.
the manager tries to shoehorn in Rico as a right back, and he let's face it, he's been
Doesn't
very
work.
poor. He was a disaster against Spurs, yeah, and he's not good enough. And not just now, we've seen that last season. He's not good enough to play in the back line. And in the midfield, because people say, "Oh, he's a midfielder." Let's face it, he's not going to get ahead of Rodri. He's
No.
not going to get ahead of Nico Gonzalez, Kovacic, Reinders, Foden, Cherky. That's 6 players.
Honestly, there was a timeline I
Yeah.
thought he would have gone
Well,
ahead of Nico.
He's not a
Where-
bad
Time has
player,
passed.
Rico. But he's not good
Listen,
enough.
I'm not saying he's not a bad player, but
He's a good player,
where
not
does he play? Because even in midfield, we as a fan, we do not trust him.
Again, wherever he goes, as long as it's not United, we'll back him and we'll wish him all the best wherever he goes. But the thing is, we got to be. This thing, if you want to be back to the top, being at the very top every year,
You gotta be ruthless.
and again, I'm all for giving like players like Mikasa every year next year if you want to give him a chance. But O'Reilly for me is good enough for the squad. He's proven it to me already. Like, you know what, he's coming.
You reckon? Mikasa?
No, I meant O'Reilly. O'Reilly for
Oh,
me.
Riley, yeah.
O'Reilly for
But
me.
Nico,
as a-
Nico can
O'Reilly,
make it on this
keep him.
team.
O'Reilly,
Keep-
He's a good
definitely keep
back
Nico
midfielder.
O'Reilly.
I trust him when he comes on. He's doing a good job. Big up to
Yeah.
him. But again, you have players like that who come through and do that. Some will come through and do that and make it an academy, but not everyone will. That's fine. Not every player will make it, and it is what it is. It is what it is. It's football. Like all our favourites of academy that we all will see make it and do well, right? Like I like Finley Gorman. I like him as a player. I think he's really good.
I've heard really good things about him
young
too.
player. Will he make it? We'll see. I don't think he probably will. I
He's
reckon
still
he's
young enough where we don't have to worry about that for a couple of years. I think
Yeah,
he's only
yeah.
what 16, 17.
He'll probably get a chance.
We
at
have
some
2 or
point.
3 seasons till he's going to push to the first
But
team.
we're being real, Council. There's a lot of players in that team that are good players, but will they get into the first team?
There'll be good
Probably
players
not.
elsewhere.
McAdoo, right? I like the look of him.
Oh,
I think,
McAdoo, yeah.
Is he gonna fucking play? Like, if we're being real,
No.
like he's a striker, yes, but you got.
It's just a
Marmoush
problem. We just have a problem because English players don't want to sign for us because
Listen,
we have better players in front
They
of them.
they will play if they're good enough.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, Livermento
Yeah.
would be your
Because-
starting right back.
Nico Riley,
All right.
let's face it, Nico Riley.
Well, Declan Rice would have walked
Nico
into our team
Riley
as a starter,
came
but he
into
didn't want
that
to come
team.
here.
Nico Riley pretty much came the same way as Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis came. To be fair to Rico Lewis, he never went through the whole academy stage where you go from the under 17s, then you go under 18s, 21s, and then you get made to first team. Rico Lewis was taken from the under 17s straight to first team. So
Yeah.
he missed outfield development in there. But Nico Riley was the same as Rico Lewis. We could not fit him in the midfield because the players that we had at the time were better, or the manager just preferred them. To be fair, the manager preferred a 30-year-old Gundo over Nico Riley, or a Bernardo over Nico Riley. So, right, in order for you to play, you have to master that left back position, and he did. When Nico Riley was playing the left back for us, it was that moment where we kind of went 9 games unbeaten, and he was a massive part. He was playing well.
Oh,
So with Rico Lewis, it's pretty much the same. He came in the treble season, he was playing full back, and he's done well in his debut season. I need to give him that. But the problem is, because over the last season, we became very, very vulnerable at the back to a point where Rico Lewis was doing a madness at times. There were games he actually played well.
It was good.
So majority of the game in the big scale, he wasn't good. And to be fair, all the players around him was pretty poor in that back line.
Yeah.
Walker, Diaz, Cancelo, Kanji, John Stones, never to be seen, Vardio, whatever. Yeah. But right now, this season, Nico Riley literally grabbed that left side and say to himself, the left side is mine. And he's been in the air. That guy wins all literally in the air. He's tall, he's physical, he's fast. He's
good defensively.
And he
I didn't think he had that in his locker.
With Rico Lewis, because he's small, and literally sometimes he gets bullied.
He gets bullied a lot.
The fan base don't trust him to play right back.
No,
You know what I mean? To a point where, listen, I'd rather have Kusanov in there. And even Nunes was a bit physical. You don't even trust him.
He's
Do you know
more
what I mean?
physical, yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, he
and
definitely is.
in midfield, he's not going to be playing ahead of the players that we have.
no.
Where do we play him? So do we
That's
just
a good
keep him
question.
because
I
he's
have
a
no
academy
idea.
player, or we just okay? Listen, just
I
crack
don't get
on with
what
your
this
career
means.
somewhere else.
No future for our wingers while Holland is the
Well,
striker.
Okay, but bro,
I don't get
What does
that.
yeah,
we need
what?
wingers.
I don't
to
know what that means.
striker, so
Yeah.
Wingers have to score goals too. I think you need, if you want, I think we need an elite winger who can get a minimum of 25 GNA in all comps. I would prefer 30, but I'll say 25.
Y'all should
I
have
would
gone for
prefer 30
Baena
plus.
then. Y'all should have gone for
Elise
Baena.
for me is
Funny.
someone that I would love to see.
Baena, the midfielder?
And Elise
left.
and Elise, right, for me, is the proper
Baena.
Murray replacement. Savinho for
Baena's-
me, Savinho for me was never a Murray replacement. He was that kind of player. Whereas Elise has a touch of like a Murray
Ryan disagrees with me. Well, Mara still had 25 GNA when Holland was on our team. In all comps. I'm saying in all comps. I believe Mara's in his last season at 25 GNA, something like that.
I will say,
What do you
With
guys think
Holland.
about Semenyo? What do you guys think about Semenyo?
I like him.
He gets goals.
I like-
He gets goals, and he
Semenyo.
is a
with
freaking good
Savinho,
footballer.
in a better team around him, now how will he do? I'm not saying that sounds crazy.
I know what you're saying. I know you. Yeah.
Like,
He's
it's not
doing
like-
that on a team that doesn't have a lot of like.
Fair
He
question.
doesn't have a Holland, doesn't have a
And
Rodri,
he's
doesn't have a
Funny,
Foden.
right, that's something. He's balling out. But other than Haaland, probably the best player in the league, other than Haaland right now. But if we're being real with
Is
Semenyo,
this
right,
directed at me?
if
Elise is Mahrez.
with him is that if he gets into like I don't know, like let's say a Villa, for example. I'm not saying Villa, we'll go Villa, but let's say Villa or Newcastle or that. Will he go in there and change it completely? I'm not saying he wouldn't, but it is where like he can't go from Bournemouth to play Liverpool. That's a massive jump.
Yeah,
You don't
he should take a step up.
Got to
yeah.
jump somewhere else to get.
Yeah,
So you
but
think he's that kind
I've
of
got
Newcastle,
to disagree
feeder
with that.
team.
I need to disagree with that. Look, right, is Semenyo clinical in front of goal? Yeah.
What is say clinical, but he gets
I think Martin
gets-
didn't like what
So-
I had to say.
Look,
because of
Semenyo,
his
from what I've seen,
attributes
yeah.
I've got
and the way
signal
that he
now.
plays.
I've got
from
signal
what
now.
I've seen, Semenyo's the type of guy. Even when he plays as a winger, he's very
Who's
physical,
that?
very strong. He can stay in
He's
his feet and he
strong.
can shoot. He can shoot. He can score.
I
So
think Patrick's made that.
I wouldn't mind.
Are we talking flavour of the month?
I wouldn't mind a player like Semenyo. However, I would.
Oreo,
My main
Orange.
concern is on the other side of the pitch.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, we need a right winger.
I can
It's
just
been
throw
dead
in
for 2
my
years.
emotion there. A left wing, I can throw in my emotion there. But as a right winger, I generally do not trust Savio or Oscar Bob to get me the numbers.
Or Bernardo.
But hang on, right, sorry, can I just what numbers?
Get me goals,
Right, no, right, just saying
And
goals.
assists.
What how many goals?
but double figures, double digit, over 10 goals.
Right. Can you tell me other right, you said Mahrez earlier. Mahrez was doing it in the FA Cup, etc.
Oh,
People
comps,
need to
though.
look at
There's a
yeah,
caveat.
but that's League Cup. Hang on a minute. So when Savinho scored in the League Cup the other day, I was told I couldn't use that one because it was only the League Cup.
You can absolutely use that. Who said that? They're
Who said
stupid.
you
You
can
can
So
use that.
that's what everyone was saying on their agenda for Savinho. You got to read people. Do you know this? Do you know this love affair of I want Sane Sterling? Have people forgot we had no striker then?
Yeah, he
We
played
did.
false
We
nine.
had Aguero.
No, we didn't. It was coming to the
Yes,
end.
we did.
No, we had
No.
Aguero. Aguero was banging
Kel-
goals.
Stop.
Sane and Sterling.
No,
yes,
no,
we
he-
did. Sane
no, he-
fucked off
hang
before
on.
the false nine era.
Hang
I
on.
know what Martin's
No,
talking
no,
about.
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. This is what everyone's forgetting.
No, we had
When
Aguero.
yeah, we had him, but he was being benched. He was benched for the Champions League final, if you remember.
No, but in the
Sterling was
Centauri
not
season,
benched for
Aguero
the
was our
Champions
main
League
striker.
final. Sterling got shoved into the team in the Champions League final when
Yes.
he didn't deserve it.
Like,
No, I
who-
didn't
who
say
was-
Sterling. I said Aguero.
Who was the striker
Oh,
in the
Guerrero
Centauri
was done
season?
at that
Martin?
point, though. He was done. He
Yeah,
left after
but
the
that
season.
was when. But Kelsey, that's when the wingers were scoring all these goals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
still scored
we-
with Aguero though. Before
we
like
also
years
had
before.
goals coming from. We also had goals coming from midfield. We had Gundo, who was literally scoring
But hang
goals.
on. How many goals do you want to score? What's our record goal tally in a season?
What is it, 110?
106.
Right,
No,
105?
no
So
competition.
if Haaland, so what we did, this thing of I want 20 from him and 20 from him and 20 from him, will be. I said this to Luke the
No
other day.
one
We'll
asked
be
for
at 200
20.
goals.
No one asked for 20. We asked him for double digit. We asked for 10.
Right. Do you want
Like,
to?
Savino got double digits last season. Everyone said he was crap.
No.
Yeah.
Savino didn't get double digit. He just got one goal.
Yes, he did in assist. Yes, no, he got
No,
30
Yeah,
in
he
GA.
had 13
No.
assists.
See, you're doing
Yeah,
GAs.
bunch of
I'm
I'm
okay
doing
assists.
goals.
with that. I'm
Martin.
okay
Sorry,
with assists.
sorry,
It's fine.
Matthias, what is a winger's job?
To put the ball in the back of the net.
No, it's
On
not.
the box.
No, it's not.
On the
And
box.
I've been on coaching.
box.
I've been on coaching stuff. They do not tell wingers to score goals. The job of a
No.
winger is to get the ball into the striker.
Yeah.
That is
ball
their
in the
main
box.
job.
So
Ball in the box.
what happened when you don't have your striker available?
Then you need inside forwards.
Well, then you've got Mamouche, etc. to come in.
So
Yes,
so
don't
you're
forget,
not- so you want
people
your
want
wingers to
Marmouche
score.
bench.
not-
People want
I'm
Marmouche
not
bench.
saying. I'm not saying you don't. The wingers don't need to chip in more, but the numbers people are asking for are unrealistic.
No, they not.
They're unrealistic. They are.
How is
I'm
asking,
sorry, but they are.
How is asking 10 goals from us or from Doku unrealistic? How is asking 10
So
goals?
so you want 10 off Doku,
Unrealistic?
10 off Savino, 10 off
Yeah.
Bob. How
Yeah.
many off Foden?
I don't
You,
care how
you,
many.
you,
Probably
you,
like that.
sorry, you're living in FIFA.
He's
You're
a
living in FIFA world
midfielder.
there. No, you're living in FIFA world.
All right. Here's a
From
question.
You're living in
I'd
FIFA
say.
world.
Here's a
He's
question for the
midfielder.
panel. How
For my
many goals?
attacking players, I expect goals. It's different.
How many-
Oh my God.
How many goals did Cody Gakpo score for Liverpool in the Premier League last year? 35 appearances.
I don't care
How many
about
goals did he score?
8.
No,
8?
12.
more.
Martin's standards are in the bin. He's got no
Yeah.
standards.
No.
What's the standard?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not that. It's that you watch football via the video game. You think
No,
football's a
I don't.
video game. Yes, you do. You think it's a video game, and everyone has to score 25 goals,
Right, okay.
and we've got to win 6-0 every week. The way you're talking, we've got to score 5 every week.
No one said
You're
that.
living in La La Land. You're living in La La Land.
Right.
No, I don't
Right.
think he's saying
Doku,
that.
last season, Doku scored 8 goals. Yeah. He scored
Right.
40, he played 41 games. He scored 8 goals. Yeah. This season,
really
he's played
scored
9
8
so
goals?
far, and he
I
scored
don't
1.
believe that.
You just said Oscar Bob's not good enough. This
No,
is
he's
his
not.
first
I
season.
know Bobby's not good enough.
It's his first season.
No, not really. He's been here for 3
You
years.
can tell
He's
if a
been
player
here
is
for
good
the
enough
He
if
didn't
it's
play
their
a lot.
first
He
season.
played
Hang
nothing last
on.
season, and then
Sorry,
his first season
This
he was
is
on the
his
bench
third.
the whole time.
Do you see what I mean? Tell me you've got an agenda without telling me you got an agenda.
Well,
It's his third season.
This is
So
not
we're
his
including
first
Luke
the
is
second
insane.
season.
His
How many
first- he
games
made-
did he play last
made his
season?
debut
He
in the
played
four
FIFA.
in the row
Luke is
season,
playing
23-24.
Yeah.
24,
This is
25,
crazy. So what do you want him to do? You want him to hop on in a cast. So while he had a broken leg, you wanted him to hop on in a cast, score a couple of goals, bang a couple of shots in. While he had a cast.
No, Martin. Being injured
Never
doesn't
happening.
Make,
No, we're not
make it
signing him.
valid. You say this was
Never
this is his
happening,
first season. It's not his first season, is
His
it?
first proper. It's his first proper season. This
No,
year.
really. His first proper season was in 23-24.
Yeah, when you scored
he
on
didn't
it.
play a lot then.
He played about
He
20
disappeared
minutes.
after
What
the
are we
Newcastle
doing
game.
here?
No.
What the
That's not the
game-winning goal
point.
that same
That's
game.
not the
So
And
point.
then
hang
he
on, hang on.
disappeared.
So
That's
do
not
you
the point.
include this as
The point is,
Macass's
his
first season?
His first season was 23-24. Whether he
So do
whether
you
he-
include
whether he played
this as
1,000 minutes
Macass's
or
first
800,
season?
That's not the point, is it? Yeah.
No,
What?
because you're sat there making and my standards are in a bin. But no,
that's
the thing
what the
is,
comments said.
I don't care what the comments think. At the end of the day, I don't support
And I
City
agree
for
with the
standards. I support City for love. People need to try it every now and again. People need to try it. If people want to have glory fans because they're standards, but me. What about Steve then? Has Steve got no standards being a Newcastle fan?
No.
What we doing here?
It's not the whole point. I expect more from certain players. And you should
that's
you
fine.
should expect more from certain players as well. You cannot accept that a player
Martin,
scored one goal
Martin,
or score
hey,
5
Martin.
goals.
So you want so how many goals do you want Haaland to score? How many goals do you want Haaland to score?
Haaland can score 20+ goals. I'm happy with that. He's done his job as a striker.
Only 20 in all comps, and you'd be happy.
So you want us just 20. So he's
20
just only 20.
25.
So you want Haaland to stop scoring?
20+ score.
Here's
If
the-
Haaland
here's the math. The
hit
math
the
ain't
20+
mathing.
score, yeah, I'm happy with that. But the players around
This is
him
crazy.
need to start scoring goals.
I
Because
Yes, I'm not denying that.
No.
It's the levels you're talking.
No. See, I know Haaland will score goals, but I don't trust the more than 3 to score. That's just my opinion.
I would expect most of our goals to
I
be
don't
from
think
Haaland
they're
and
good enough.
Marmoush. And
Whether
then
you
maybe
think they
Foden
are,
in third,
which
but
is
at a much
fine,
lower
because a
rate.
lot of fans they do believe they do rate him, but I just don't.
You don't rate hardly anyone. Is there a player you do rate in the club at the minute?
You rate
Jesus.
Bernardo Silva. You
I
rate
rate a lot
Bernardo
of players. What are
Silva.
you on about, Martin?
Basically, he doesn't celebrate as a goal scorer. He doesn't celebrate it. Like,
Nah, we've got decent goalkeepers. I like them too.
it's Donnarumma.
Defense.
If you're telling me
Look
I can't get over the Bob stuff. The Bob stuff's amazing. It's his
Why?
3rd season.
Why?
This is his breakout season,
Like,
mate.
All right, well, how about we ask?
Martin,
How
his
about we
breakout
ask?
season was in 23-24. 24-25, he was injured.
Sorry,
I'll give him that. Well,
Right? So you're giving him 7 games and the 40 minutes he played in the other season.
This season, from what I've seen so far, I don't think he is good enough.
Okay, what do you think he lacks in his game? This is what I want to know. What do you think he lacks in his game? Is it decision making? Is it first touch? Is it shooting? Is
He
it
needs to start shooting
holding the
more. I
win?
need
What
to
is it?
see
What
him
is it?
actually
Okay.
because what I've seen from Bob, yeah, he's technically he's all right. He can take players on. He's got a good passing on him, but when it comes down to the final third, you've got to score, mate. You've got to start shooting. Do you know
Okay,
what I
so
mean?
you're
There's no point of having a player, yeah, that just is good at taking on all the players for
Doku.
40
Wait,
games a season.
how many goals
and
should the
doesn't
defenders
score.
have, Mateus?
Yeah, because this is why we criticize.
Goals
This
should
is
Diaz
why,
have?
yeah, because the lack of goals is why we criticize Savio last season.
Yeah, it's 5
Is
goals.
why we criticize Doku. We
Full
cannot
goals.
do. You cannot. You cannot
No,
literally.
Mateus,
We
you're
cannot
right.
hold. Yeah, we cannot
Yeah.
hold Bob to a different standard than what we've been holding Doku and Savio.
It's true because then
Yes,
you
I
could
can.
say,
Well, do we view one as a
Why?
starter and one as a bench player, though?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because Oscar Bob's played 5 games. If
No,
that.
no. That's not the point. So, like the same standard that you have for Savio, Doku.
I don't have this. What I mean,
season,
this standards.
needs to be the
Where's
same.
this standards thing come from?
Big
Standards. Everyone's got a standard.
No. Savio scored 1 goal last season. He had and people would deem him not good enough. If Doc and Bob play 30 games this season, score 1 goal, no one can sat in here and say he's good enough. No one. Because what
Right,
you
but I
doing
want to
is-
give him. But I'll give him the season.
Martin, if you start doing that, then that means you've got an agenda.
I haven't adjudged. No, I don't judge someone after 7 games.
Brother, you don't need 7 games to know when someone is good enough or not. I just
that's
feel
fact. Yeah.
like to me,
You don't need 7 games. You really do. You really do. Well, I'll tell you what. Then Kevin De Bruyne must have been pony because how many games did he have for Chelsea? What we doing here?
He wasn't
That
good
is
enough.
crazy.
He wasn't good enough for Chelsea at the
Martin,
time, so that's
Martin,
why they
I
moved
don't get
on.
what players do for the different team. I get what they do for Man City.
And also at the time, Kevin De Bruyne.
Why would you get
was
what
not
Kevin De Bruyne
Chelsea
done for Chelsea? Why?
I'm using it as an example because you're judging. You said it's not too soon to judge Bob after 7
I've
games.
never,
5
I've
games.
never
5
sat down
games. Sorry.
and watched Kevin De Bruyne play for Chelsea. I
It's
know he
not.
was there, but I never sit down and watch him play for Chelsea. Don't get what.
And
they're
did you
doing there.
think Kevin De? See, that's
When
wild.
we signed
Right,
him,
okay, no, we'll agree to disagree. If you want to judge Oscar Bob after 5 games, Jesus, then no player's got a chance with you then. No player.
see,
This
that's
is
the
why
problem.
you hate
Well,
3/4
Haaland
of the
after his
squad.
first 5 games.
See,
Well, Haaland after his
Jesus.
first 5
see what
Wait,
you're
but
doing
hold
there,
5
Mark.
games.
No.
5 games.
No. See what you're doing there. So yeah,
This is like Alan. This is like Alan telling me Turkey's crap after 50 minutes. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Compare him to Alan.
What? No. I
I
don't
think
see
what
that's the
Mateus
problem.
is saying is outrageous.
This
See,
standard crap.
I don't think he's.
Okay, so
Welcome
why
to
is it?
YouTube, Martin.
Okay, so why is it? Yeah,
Look at the
why is
Manchester
it?
City.
You do realise he's an academy player, don't you, Steve? He's an academy player. We're not bought him.
Here we go. Here we go.
Me?
The
I know he's an
academy card
academy
needs to
player, and I
come
know
out.
there's a
Oh,
certain level
bingo,
of
the
yes.
bingo card. I was waiting for the academy card to come out.
No, no.
Honestly. Jesus.
Sean Longstaff is a freaking Geordie, and most Geordies think he's shit. That's why I sold him to Leeds. He's an academy
What about
kid.
Dan
And he wasn't
Burn?
good enough. He wasn't good enough
Anyway,
to retire Newcastle career.
Anyway, we'll agree to disagree. If Mateus, you want your 150, 200 goals, go and get FC 26 and go and have a whale of a
I've
time,
got a
mate.
question for you. Do you think Rico Lewis is good enough?
No, I don't. But I've seen him over 3
Well, he's
seasons,
academy
so that's a
player.
fair
Why-
judgment.
why
No,
do you not
no, 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 no,
Early
no,
into
no.
the
See,
season.
you did.
Early into this.
No, I don't think Rico Lewis is good enough because I've watched him for 3 years. Oscar Bob, I can't judge him on the 50 minutes he had in his opening season and then when he had a broken leg. He's had 5 games, 5 appearances this season.
So you can judge him now.
I'm not going to judge him. No, I won't. I want to judge him on a
You said you
season.
won't.
You gonna give you another season? A season?
I
Really?
would. A full season minimum. Come on.
Yeah.
A full season. has to be.
No.
Oh,
about
I
this?
tell you, I bet you one of them fans who said Rodri was pony in his first season.
Oh
Wouldn't
yeah,
you?
I did. I actually,
Fladry.
bro. I said to Omar,
He
yeah,
was.
Bro,
Because he was.
bro.
He was too
Yeah.
slow.
It was
I said
you
to
the whole
Omar,
time.
Yeah, I said to Omar, big up Omar last year. I said to Omar, yeah, the only reason Rodri and bloody what's that guy who went to Barcelona on a free
Ferran
defender,
Torres.
and Garcia.
No,
Garcia.
The only
Eric
reason
Garcia.
Rodri and Garcia was
Garcia
starting
went for
a lot
free.
of games in that season is because they were Spanish.
Garcia's
Absolute poor. Them two.
Eric Garcia.
Oh,
The first
Eric
season.
Garcia phase. Ugh.
Bro, Rodri, man.
The trouble is, and this isn't just you, and I find this with a lot of fans now. They've got to hit in the first 10 games. If they don't hit in the first 10 games, that's it. It's game over.
It depends who it is.
And I just
wait.
find it amazing.
It depends who it is, though. Certain players you could tell after 1 or 2 games, yeah, he ain't the level. He needs a loan. He needs to whatever. I can tell you right now, Alanga is not doing nothing for us, and he's played a few. He's. I don't think he's gonna be anything great for us.
But
I
you had a
just
track
don't-
record though with Forrest, though. You knew what he was.
Yeah,
Why did you pay 60
what I
million?
based it off of. But but yeah, people, oh, you're too harsh on Alanga. No, I'm not. I've seen him his whole career. I know what he is.
You know who
He's
they're
gonna
not too
just
harsh on is
magically
the German
freaking
Steve.
turn into some freaking what? That's the
Yeah, he's
only
not a
player I've
flop.
been wrong about. Voltamont is the only one I've been wrong about so far. And I'm keeps it
German Steve. German Steve.
I don't look like Voltamata. I really don't.
Yes, you do.
You're tripping. You're tripping. man.
Well, Steve, are you 6'7"?
He's a good player. Why are you complaining about me comparing you to a good player?
I'm not complaining. I just disagree with your comparison.
No,
Hey,
listen. I just think I think a lot of football, and not just everyone. People, listen. Mateus, that's your opinion. I think you're being very, very harsh. It's your opinion, though. You have it. You wail on it. Enjoy it. But if you think you're getting 25 out of one winger, and you're getting 25, whoever we get, you're not going to get
He
that.
said 25.
even-
25. He said 25 TNA to be fair.
No. I'm never even asking
Also, all
25.
comps, dude, that includes
All
the
I'm
cup
asking
games.
is
Yeah.
just score me 10 goals. I'll be happy.
All right, can I ask a question? If Savinio had scored 10 goals and only got 3 assists last season, would you have been happier?
Yeah. Goals
See,
win
that's
the game.
the bit I find wild. It's the bit I find
What's
wild.
the difference?
So
you
what
set
we're
up a goal. Why
so,
does it matter?
yeah, so what we're saying is, I want my winger to ignore his job, do the striker job. That's like asking a goalie. That's like praising Edison's assists more than his saves.
Bro,
Jesus, no. I shouldn't talk about Edison with you. Shouldn't talk about Edison with you.
He's right. Martin
Jesus, that's
Fairfax.
the wrong thing to go.
Yeah.
So I say John Stones is a goal scoring centre back. I don't care about him scoring. I want
He's
him
a
defending.
midfielder center back. That's what he is.
Yeah, I don't want
Fielder back.
people have put football backwards. They put football backwards now.
Oh, also,
Midfielder.
Mateus is giving Yashko a bunch of crap for being a left back and not defending like a center back.
Jesus,
from the
Mateus,
left wing.
genuinely, is there any City players you like at the minute? Is there genuinely any City players you like?
Right. So
He likes Erling Haaland.
I was.
No, he's
replying
part of the Holland
earlier.
Out Brigade.
Is there anyone in a blue shirt you like at the minute? He just
like-
down on everyone.
He is the
I like
president of the
Vardy. I think
Bernardo
he's a good
Silva
player.
fan
I like
club.
Vardy. What are you on about? I like Vardy. He's a top guy. I like Vardy.
Come
What are you on
on,
about?
y'all.
Does he score enough goals for you though?
He's a defender. He needs to defend. I don't care how many goals he scored.
Yeah. So
He's a defender. Attacking players, they need to score goals. Defensive players, defenders, they need to defend.
I don't know. I think Ruben Diaz needs a couple of goals to make you happy.
Do you know Ruben Diaz? Yeah.
5 goals for
Oh,
Ruben
God, we
Diaz.
started
He's a bust.
Ruben Diaz has been great. Ruben Diaz has been great the last
Every
since
time
crushing off
we-
Donnarumma.
Diaz and Vardiol, just like that.
Every time, yeah. Every
Okay,
time we
yeah.
have a corner, you watch Ruben Diaz.
Oh, I know.
Diaz is taking over from
I
Hemsel.
figured out who he's been watching because he's now doing the same actions as him. He's doing his mannerisms now. He's doing the exact same thing as him.
Big up Hamza. Big up Hamza.
Brother, the guy, yeah. Every decent cross here, we put up for him. He just head out wide. I'm like,
Right,
bro,
so hang on. Right, we're 7 unbeaten. We're
Nah.
top goal scorers in the league. But Stonesy's bad, Bernardo's bad, Diaz is bad, Gavardio's not a great left back. Sabinho's pony, Doku's pony.
No.
Oscar
Stop
Bob.
doing
Anyone
that.
else?
Crap.
Oscar Bob's not
Oscar
good.
Bob.
No.
You've given the Ballon d'Or to Mikasa for all of a sudden. The Ballon d'Or Mikasa now.
I like Diaz. I think he's doing well. But the short thing, lifting up his shot during corner is just a banter. That's what he does. But I think he's been decent this season. Listen, I think if the play's been all right, the defense has been okay.
Right.
People are getting triggered over the wrong thing. People
Are
get
you
triggered
back
over
on?
haircuts. But they get triggered over haircuts and shorts and having the shirt out of the shorts now. People are getting triggered over the way the wrong stuff here.
Martin, watch it. Whenever
Whoa,
we've got a
whoa. Who
corner,
comments on the
whenever we've got a
shorts?
corner, an offensive corner, just watch Ruben Diaz. Yeah, you're gonna. Right.
Oh,
Joshua, come here.
What does John Stones do?
He would say something to Josko. Yeah, Josko, go on the front post, and I'll stand there.
do you know what's worrying me? I'm back each to your own. Why are you watching Diaz's shorts so closely? I'm watching the game personally. I mean, each to your own, mate. Each to your own, mate.
No. You don't get it. You don't get it. During corners,
glazing over that.
you watch it. The sets up
Oh,
and the
you are,
tall
Kels.
players, because the tall players are the ones who's gonna.
Kels is glazing
nine
over
times out of
Diaz
10
when he
win
does
the
that.
ball.
Yeah, and
I'll
Vardy.
tell you what. Let's just blame Maya Jama. It's all her fault.
Yeah,
That's all Maya Jama's fault. He's hiking his shorts up for Maya Jama. Like, hey babe,
Gee
when
whiz.
we get home,
It is also Timu Rick Ross's fault. Why Man City are. There you go. There you go.
what's going
Also-
on? Man? What's this stream anymore?
Timu Rick Ross's fault.
Timu
Did you want
Rick Ross,
Rodrigo? Matthäus,
Adam.
was you in the Rodrigo in camp?
Oh, I wouldn't
We
mind
already have
Rodrigo. but
Marmouche. Why-
Hang on, because he's about to fall into the trap here with his cheating
I
hair.
wouldn't mind Rodrigo, but I wouldn't do a sub deal because I said it before. I said it to you during space that we need another attacking players. So doing a sub deal of selling Savio for Rodrigo, we would still feel short in the attack, in my opinion. So I would take Rodrigo, but I would keep Savio.
So you'd keep one winger you say doesn't score for bringing another winger who doesn't score.
No. I said I would keep both. I wouldn't sell one because
But they both don't score them.
no, Rodrigo scored goals.
No, we don't. Scored six last
really.
season.
For Brazil, he
Scored
does, but not Brazil.
No,
Scored
scored
6.
Not
Scored
really.
9.
Are we doing all comps? Okay. Then.
Brother.
That only
Just so
applies to
I
Rodrigo.
know
It
which
doesn't
way we're
apply to
going here
Oscar.
and which argument suits now.
Martin, it's either getting a winger that scored 9, or just have a wingers that they can't even hit 9. What are we doing?
Yeah,
here?
I have a goal scoring winger that y'all should go for.
I don't need a goal scoring winger because I've got a
Why
goal
not?
scoring terminator up front.
Martin,
I've got the best striker in world
you're
football.
Not the FIFA. You're not the FIFA nerd. I'm talking to FIFA nerds, as you
Yeah,
call them. You know what I'm saying?
I've got Terminator up front. I don't need now else. I've got the
Rodrigo.
world's
Do
greatest.
you know Rodrigo? What's next?
Kyle
My first option? The players that I want is Gerald Bowen from West Ham. I
He's
just
never
feel like
leaving. He's
the
never leaving.
guy can just
He's
score
never
goals
leaving.
for fun. I like Gerald Bowen for
He's
a player
never
that played
leaving.
for West Ham. He
You
scored
know
over
how many
30
years
goals.
do you know how many years Jared Bowen has left on his West Ham
I
contract?
think he's got 4, 5, 7.
That's
Yeah,
why they're
5.
New Deals.
He's
Yeah.
stuck with them forever because he wants
Brother,
to be them. He ain't
brother,
leaving.
brother. We literally and I think in the 4 in the row season,
I like him.
Alvarez got a new deal in the summer, and the following summer we sold him. Doesn't mean anything. Players can go.
I wonder if he would stay. If
Yeah,
they
but
got rid of
Bowen,
him.
Bowen is like a West Ham like lad.
Anyway, big up. I'm
Yeah,
going to leave you in peace.
You know,
Entertaining as
Bowen-
always. Big up.
Yeah,
All right,
take care, bro.
thanks for
You're
coming
on,
out,
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah. I'm going as
Bowen
well.
ain't leaving West Ham.
Yeah,
though.
right,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll wrap
I'm
this
gonna
up.
give
We've been going for 2 hours. This was just meant to be a short discussion on
Short
starting after
discussion.
the break, and it turned into a
Arguments as
2-hour Royal Rumble.
Mateus Rage Bait has hit us back. We are
Yeah.
back. We are back.
Martin
We
always
are
brings the
fucking
gas.
back.
Big up, Martin. Thanks for joining.
Come on, you know that.
Yeah, we'll
He's-
wrap this up.
It's always good to
we'll let
wind up
Mateus go to
people in the
bed.
chat, innit?
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for.
Nah, that was great. That was on smoke. Well, we haven't done anything on this channel for like over a week, so we had to
Saturday.
do something.
Saturday we'll be there. Everton at home. We'll be there. We'll be there. We'll
All right,
be there.
Mateus is gone. Yeah, don't worry, Andrew. I learned my lesson. I won't do that again. Don't worry. Because next time I come, I'll get a connection from someone, and I'll only pay 30 or 50 quid or something.
Well, yeah.
To be
but-
honest, though, 270 is not that much more than we pay for American
it
sports.
counts. No, you're ripped off more than
I
you
will.
should.
I know. I did. Like I said, I didn't know. I'll make sure I
But
don't do that
next time
again.
counts. You know when you come over, you got tickets that you.
I
can
got
get.
a lot of people I can talk to.
Yeah.
I even have some quid. I have some money in my safe that's British pounds.
Nice.
'Cause well, I'm glad I have them because the exchange rate's shit now. So
I
I'm like,
know,
I got them at a
yeah,
better
it's
exchange
over.
rate.
It's
Oh,
over. We're
I know.
finished.
I know the gravy train is over because the
My
exchange
son's
rate when
finished.
I went to Europe last summer, the summer of 24, the exchange rate was like €1 or $1 was like 0.92 euro, and now
Yeah.
it's like now it's like 0.8.
It's
I'm like,
it's
"Fuck."
buggered now, Cap.
It's
buggered
down
now.
like 10% or something. So
Yeah.
it's because our US dollars, like they're just it's a money printing machine. It's just not
Yeah.
our money is becoming worthless. So if you want to discount the vacation, Luke, you should come to America because your
yeah,
pounds will
probably,
go
yeah.
very far.
Yeah.
So
More.
anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna say thank you to everyone in the chat. Thanks to everyone who joined the panel tonight. Big up Mateus, Martin.
Steve.
I guess Steve. I don't know where Steve is. Steve took off, but big up Luke for hopping on, and big up Patrick for lurking in the background. But we'll wrap this up.
Patrick.
We'll do something later in the week to do like a Everton preview at some point. Oh, never mind. That's politics. We're not going to talk politics on here, guys. There's been a lot of politics. Yeah, we're just not going to.
Yeah.
There's a time and there's another place for that. It's not here.
Yeah.
Please
Rob-
go comment on that somewhere else. I'm not a political person, but yeah, big up everyone. We'll enjoy the rest of the international break. I think it's I think all the games are done today. I'm not sure.
It's pretty much done now. I think tomorrow. I think I saw
tomorrow's
just
like the
now
rest
that
day,
I think Dora's back. I think Oz back down to Manchester now from Italy, so he's on his way back
They'll
from
be on
Italy
their way.
now.
Bernardo
Ireland
played
obviously-
today.
Ireland's away. Yeah, so I think tomorrow. I mean, also no one injured.
No one
injured.
got injured. Donnarumma had a little collision at the end. I was
He's
watching
fine.
the game, but he kept playing. Yeah, he kept
He's
playing.
fine. Yeah, we're all
It
good.
just looked nasty, but he
We
was
got through
fine.
it, Calcs. We got through our injuries.
He got
We're good.
through it. The shocking part is that John Stones was in that contingency.
He's
That's
still
shocking
around.
to
Yeah.
me.
I know, crazy.
Absolute shocking. But
All right.
anyways, guys,
Yeah,
have
guys.
a good night. If anybody wants to stay up, Mancunian Way is doing a watch along for USA Australia. It's a friendly. I'll be joining that at some point. I'm not going to stay on for very long, but I'm going to say hi. Well, assuming Martin sends me the link, I'll go in there, talk to him shit, and then I'll leave. Do you have anything coming up, Luke, that we can plug or?
Well, got I can't announce it yet, but it's something.
I know you
very-
have top secret stuff, but do you have like a general?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
general
Again,
chat or
what
something?
I'll say is we've got a show coming up this week. When Bella's ill, we've got a headache right now. But when he's back, we'll do a preview for Everton. But I'll let you know what to announce when we can do it. But until then, I'll let you know.
All right, so Luke has some top secret stuff in the works, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to this video, you must like this video and subscribe to the channel. But you also have to subscribe to Not in My Lifetime podcast because that's a great channel. And their last guest was fantastic. So I imagine they're going to have some great guests coming up like that in the future. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you next time.